What's up, boys and girls? How y'all out there doing this evening? I am Lee Black, the host of Real Talk for Real Men, and this is a live version of our show on Saturday. And so hopefully we might get the family, but we may end up preempting. But before I go there, welcome. If this is your first time tuning in, we air live on Wednesdays and Saturdays. And let me bring in my co-host from Memphis, Tennessee. What's going on, McMack? How you doing?
I'm all right. What about you?
I'm actually feeling good. I've been running some errands and I started drinking a little bit early, so I'm feeling no pain right about now.
Shit, you sound like it. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm in a look, it was absolutely gorgeous outside and running errands. I started drinking, because I went to a liquor store and this has become my favorite liquor store. They gave us free samples. And I was like, oh, this is just so freaking cool. So anyway, you know, I'm
Did you
here.
try something new?
I did. I did.
Tell us. What did you try new?
I bought it, but couldn't tell you. It's I bought a new whiskey. You
Okay.
know, yeah.
Okay.
So again, I don't know the name of it, but I'm drinking it. And what it is, I went to QT, and you know how you buy the freezy drinks or whatever the fuck you call them.
Mm-hmm.
I end up pouring it in that. So I've been driving around getting toasty and shit. So feeling pretty good. So anyway, when I got to the house, I was putting shit away and fixing crabs, and it just made me another one. So it is what it is.
Right.
So we don't have any viewers, as far as I can tell right now, and we may end up canceling the show. So if any for my viewers tune in and you wonder what happened today, we were scheduled to have a show on games.
Mm-hmm.
We do have Hannah and Bert in the house.
Let's
What's going on?
argue. What's going on?
What's going
Beware.
on, brother?
House.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good to see you, brother. So I'm
What's going
glad
on, y'all?
man, we
Doing
were
good.
chatting because we didn't know if we were gonna have a game today or not. But now that we got you and Hannah and the wife, we're going to definitely play.
Yep.
Because I was gonna tell the audience that it's hard to play a game if it's just she and I. But now that we got y'all here, because Kenny's
Hell
not
yeah.
gonna make it, Sherry's not gonna make it. So it'll just be us playing. So fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah. How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good, man. I cannot complain.
That's
I'm
what's
doing
up.
all right.
That's what's up. So well, good. Glad to see you. So we are going to enjoy ourselves. Again, I don't have any viewers.
Let's
I get
argue.
I get it. I get it. It's springtime. It is I don't know about where in North Carolina. It's absolutely gorgeous outside
Mm-hmm.
right
Yeah,
now.
it's like that here too. Hannah says she on the way.
Man, so that's why I don't think we have any viewers because it's early. People are out. It's spring, probably spring break for some of these kids or whatever and their families. And it's Saturday, man. So people are out, and
Yeah,
then if some people are out, they probably in a sports bar watching the game.
tournament,
So
everything
yeah,
else. Yep.
yeah. So God bless them. So we're gonna have us a good time with just us. And so when people tune in, they'll get a chance to have some fun with us for. So fantastic. Because
Yep.
because I don't even see Carolyn. People are doing shit, and I understand.
Yeah,
You
they
know,
active.
yeah, I don't folks out there, I don't have a social life right now. I'm steering clear of these nasty no good bitches so that I won't be at the clinic. So that's why I'm at home. So
Here we go.
Right.
this is full
Already
disclosure.
started.
We're gonna have time to talk about a whole lot of side shit. So I don't tell her what rabbit holes we'll go down because again, it's just gonna be us. But we're gonna play Let's
especially
Argue.
with especially with
Huh?
some of these questions, like already, like some of these questions as I'm looking through these, this will be good. Whichever rabbit hole we go down, this will be funny.
Okay.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, Tasha, tell us the rules real quick, and we're gonna be off and running. The game is called Let's Argue.
Hey
Oh,
Hannah,
hey
this
y'all.
is we will have just a prompt, that we will, these are controversial, maybe highly debated topic questions. But of course the rules are, we'll agree to disagree. There's no right or wrong answers on these.
Right.
None. There's no right or wrong answers. I'll just, give you a scenario. It may be with dating, relationships, family. It may be with food, music, TV. It's anything on
Mhm.
here. But if anybody wants to go and get it, this is a fun game. We've played it before, and it really does lead to some nice, high-spirited debates, and you learn something about people too.
Absolutely. All right, Tasha, let's go. What's the first
Lee,
one?
what you wearing? A jersey?
I am.
That looks okay.
Yeah, I got my St. Louis jersey on.
I see. I thought that was. That's nice.
Here's a cool thing about jerseys for fat fuckers like me. This is a really nice, easy way to dress and be fashionable because I
Yeah.
don't fit in with the kids, but I can wear a white tee underneath.
Mhm.
I think I would get me some more jerseys, because this is an easy way for a fat man to dress.
That's nice.
And you also could transition to the Winnie the Pooh style too.
You know
Oh
what?
my God,
Don't
my
get
brother,
idea.
my brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please, with the Winnie the Pooh, please.
I challenge all of you men out there, embrace Winnie the Pooh.
Please. Unless there's a fire, and then you gonna wish you, and then you gonna wish you would Winnie the Pooh. Please go scar somebody.
Oh my God. What's going on, Craig? How you doing?
Hold
my
on, Craig.
brother? You said you pop on and checking us out.
Craig,
Okay.
you gotta come on one day and be live with us.
Craig, come on live, man. Come on live.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We'll drop
Come
the
on
link.
today if you want to.
Yeah,
The link is already in the thing. Pop in live if you want to. Come check us. Come hang with us.
So the first question, we'll start out with something simple. At least to me, it seems like a simple enough question. Should a lady pay back the money that she borrowed from her boyfriend or from her husband or husband?
Ooh.
Okay, say it one more time.
No.
Should a lady pay back the money that she borrowed from her husband and or boyfriend?
It depends on the amount and what the reason was. Because if I borrow money to pay a bill in the house, I'm not paying that back.
I know that's right, Hannah. Tell it, Hannah.
You live here too, so it's our bill. But if I borrow money and it's like a huge significant, and I know you had it in your savings, yes, I'm going to pay it back. But anything under 100 don't need to be paid back.
Oh.
Under 100?
Under 100.
Okay.
Oh, so whether it's
over
the
that.
husband or the boyfriend. Wow, that's
I don't care
interesting.
who it is. Like, no, yeah, I'm playing.
Okay. What's going on, Carol?
What's going
How you
on,
doing?
Carol?
Unless it's
And
a
Craig
diet,
says one day he may come on. We
Okay,
gonna hold
that's
you to
fine.
it, Craig.
Yeah.
but it depends on the situation.
Okay. I'm gonna go next. No,
Okay.
because I was gonna split you because I want to hear what you got to say, Bird. So because I want to see if y'all together. I think on principle you're supposed to pay it back. I really and truly do.
Mhm.
It's the principle of it, and here's the reason why, Hannah and Tasha.
I didn't even say that.
No, but I'm selecting y'all as women because
Oh,
you said
okay.
you said you learned something. For me, it could be a test. For me, it could be a test, and it will tell me how you view me for future loans or whatever. If I loan you something and you pay it back, my thing is the bank is open now, and my thing is you could get anything from me at any time. But if you don't, and you see me in that way, that oh damn, I guess fuck me then. You know what I'm saying? I may view it as such that oh damn, they felt like they didn't have to pay me back. So wife or girlfriend, it's the principle, and for me it could be a test. But because once you indicate that okay, hey, here's your money back, 9 times out of 10, you know what I'm gonna say? Keep it. But I need to know you were willing to pay it back. That's for me.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know, Bert, you next. But before you go, Craig says keyword borrow. I say yes, unless it's for house expenses.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Now, I do agree with it for house expenses, then I have no problem with it. Now, I'm going to go in a different direction a little bit here. Now, if you boyfriend and girlfriend and, you know, you asking to borrow some money, then of course I want you to pay me back. And I'm on the same, I'm thinking the same way you are. You're like, you know what, if you do it, then you know what? It's cool moving forward.
Right.
It's just something with a man, because to tell you the truth, 9 times out of 10, a lot of times we really don't care. We don't really expect you to pay us back, but if you try to do it, then we be like, you know what? I got a real one here. I got you.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
Your girlfriend.
But if, according to what you're saying, you said girlfriend. So if his wife, she don't have to pay it back.
My money. No. Most of the time, it's for house expenses, stuff like that. No, it's all one pot. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get things accomplished.
Okay. And I get that, you know.
You hear that?
Right. That's why now I'm laughing at y'all, and y'all taking me back to when I was married. But okay. Yeah. Tasha, what you say on this one?
If I don't use the word borrow, I'm not paying it back. If I don't use the word borrow, it's not a loan.
Okay.
Agree.
That's true.
Can I have
So if I come to you and say, hey, I need, can you give me? I'm not paying it back. But if I say, hey, can I borrow some money?
I respect that, but that's tricky. But that's real tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I respect. You're right, 1,000%.
I like
but it's real tricky because most times that's what a woman is going to say. She probably is not going to say borrow. When you think about it, she gonna say, "Well, baby, I need some money to do this, that, or the other."
Yeah, and that's my thing. Like if I don't use those words, then my intention is not to pay it back.
Wow.
I'm going to say like, "Hey, I need such and such or whatever." Or do you have any? Do you have any extra, like a few dollars or something? I do my dad. I've done my dad like that before. I don't ask for money a lot. I don't.
Right.
But if I do,
and I know that about you.
If I do ask somebody, if I explicitly say, can I borrow? I have every intention of paying you back. But if I don't say borrow, I'm not paying you back. Please understand you're not getting it back.
Craig agrees. I got an additional question for the ladies on the panel.
Okay.
If I give you money to go get something, do you give the man back his change?
And receipt.
Oh, yeah. If you... Yeah, it's like you asked me to get something specific. Here's your change. Here's the proof I bought it. Here's the proof of what it cost.
Okay.
Here's your money back. Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
I like that. Uh-oh, what happened?
I don't know. I think they froze.
So it's not my internet.
No, I'm still talking. I can hear you.
While we're waiting on Hannah, Craig says, to be honest, if a woman asks her man for money, most men won't have a problem giving it. And that's very true. That's very true. You froze for a second, but you were about to say.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on?
Okay, what you about to say, Hannah?
No, I said, if I'm in the store, you don't have to send the money. But if you give it, because I'm going to buy it regardless if I'm in there. But if you give it to me, saying, can you go out and get it? Yeah, I'm going to give you a change and your receipt.
Yeah.
Okay. I asked that because a lot of women feel like the change, that's just automatic. When I was married, I used to say, well, hey, where's my change at?
Now there are certain people, you're not getting that change. Like my brothers, you're not getting that change back. That's mine. Just my change. My mom, that's my change. I'm not giving you.
What difference does it make? Is their money?
No. So certain things, certain people. No, that's my change now.
That's crazy.
I wouldn't ask for it back.
Okay.
Just like I wouldn't ask for my money back from them.
I expect my change back.
Oh. I know you want your change. You want the coins.
Hey, I collect my change and put my change in a little thing. So give me my change back, shit.
You don't like Crown Royal bag, do you?
No, I do have those, but that's not where I keep my change at. But I do have those. You know, and I'm a pack. What Tasha call me a hoarder? I have those bags, and I won't throw them away. Just ironically, just because I think I'm going to use it for something. So, but I don't put change in it. But okay, Tasha, what's the next one?
Okay, here's another one. Now, the question is phrased kind of generically, but we can always make a decision on which direction we want to go. So, TV show couple. What we can say, which one is your favorite, or which one do you prefer? Martin and Gina, or Dwayne and Whitley?
Ooh, I want to think about that.
Who was your favorite? Okay, however you want to answer it. Who was your favorite? Which one was a better fit? However you want to answer it. Martin and Gina, or Dwayne and Whitley?
Wow.
I got mine.
Okay.
I'm gonna go, and I will tell you the reason why. I'm gonna go Dwayne and Whitley. It would have been Martin and Gina, but the first season of Martin, Gina was dogging everything about Martin's job. Like, he really wasn't nothing, if you really look at it. Whitley was bougie, but she still supported Dwayne when he was crazy, funny, whatever. So, but both of them is trash to me because Dwayne cheated on Whitley, but while they're engaged. So to me, neither one of them is goals. But if I would have to go with any, I would do Dwayne and Whitley, because when they got tough, they stayed together. When they got tough, Gina left and went back to her old apartment with Pam.
Well, Martin left
Martin left too. When Dwayne spoke, Whitley was right there taking curtains off the wall, making dresses.
I'm going last on this one because this is not as easy for me as
one, actually. Neither one, to be honest, for me.
Okay.
This one is not as easy for me. Just to get the comments in, Craig says, consider the change of fee for going to the store for you. damn, Craig. What's going on, Terrence? What's going on, Terrence?
Fly you by.
Craig said gas is high.
Craig says Martin and Gina. I thought Whitley was too bougie for Dwayne. Ooh,
I would have agreed to that as well. But when we always watching the reruns now of Martin, and I didn't know. One time it just caught me. I said, "Did Gina just dog Martin?" Like it was just straight for his neck, and it had nothing to do with nothing.
Okay.
I was like, dang. But oh man, this is tough. Tosh, you want to go?
Okay, I'll go. Yeah, I'll go.
That's what I said. I'm still thinking.
So for me, we can say, like a lot of positives for each one. But when it comes down to it, I will agree with Hannah. The way Dwayne and Whitley were, I want somebody like Dwayne for me. Somebody who loves me like unconditionally, that, just no matter how crazy, eccentric, no matter how out there, he accepted Whitley for who she was, and he knew who she was. Martin and Gina, they played too damn much for me. They played around too much with each other that sometimes they got a little too disrespectful. So, and then also there was like just certain things just with their relationship of certain, like between the two of them, certain instances that I'm just like, I just couldn't be in a relationship like that. So that's why for me, Dwayne and Whitley.
You know what? And Dwayne knew how to check Whitley.
He did.
Respectfully. He didn't disrespect her, but he respectfully checked her and put her in her place.
All that's true. I ain't disagree with nothing y'all said. Craig says Dwayne and Whitley did break up too, and they got back together.
They did.
So they did. So both of them broke up and got back together. Bert, who you say, bro?
You know what? This is a hard one. The ladies are swaying me to the other side because I thought I had it all figured out. Martin and Gina were kind of toxic, in a way.
Right.
Toxic.
Right.
Yeah, they were. I mean, they didn't really hang and bang the way we thought they did. Martin dipped out because things wasn't going his way. Gina left too. You know, they used to get into some battles here and there that was crazy that didn't have to go that far. Even with the Thomas Hearns one. What you doing up in the limo, Gina? You know,
they had a lot of ego.
And Martin following her over to remember the stripper?
Right.
That stripper ain't count. Pam got the stripper.
Well, all that being said, I'm gonna go with Martin and Gina.
I know you was. Why you said that speech?
I love it.
You know what's crazy? I felt like Pam had Martin back more than Gina.
So
that would have been a good. I think now those two would have been a good couple.
I think so too.
Pam and Martin.
Pam and Martin would have been a
and
good.
It always seemed like there was like an attraction too.
Yes.
And there was to me, I felt like there was an attraction that they didn't want to really cop to. So here's my problem.
Okay.
On the one hand, I would be leaning towards Dwayne and Whitley. They seem to have the more mature relationship for me in some ways, and it was grounded in meeting at college, them going through those steps. I like what you said, Tasha, where he knew exactly who Whitney was and still fell in love with her. But here's my problem with that. It always felt like to me with Dwayne and Whitley, like she was the prize that he had to always live up to. And it makes me wonder if he lost his job, if he wasn't as successful, would she still be down for him in that way? Because to have a woman like Whitley, you have to always be on. So when I look at Martin and Gina, even though I love your word, Bert, they had a certain level of toxicity to it, but here's the plain truth. It was more grounded in the real relationships that people have in certain ways, to be honest with you, to where they also know who each other are. She's corporate, he's not. They are opposites, they attract. I think therein lies the tension and the toxicity. And yet, what do we see all the time? How opposites attract, and that they had a love for each other and an attraction for each other that to me was undeniable. That to me, in a long run, I wonder if they could make it last, because they saw each other through. She saw him for who he was, and even when he was down without a job and trying to find himself, she was still there. For that reason, I'm going to give the slight edge to Martin and Gina, because for me, it was grounded in more everyday real life shit. And I think she still was a ride or die for him. So for me, I'm going to give the edge to Martin and Gina. Craig says Martin and Pam did almost get together in Martin's dreams.
That's right.
They did.
Mm-hmm.
And Terrence says, I agree with Brother Beware.
That's gonna be his name from now on.
already know.
I was tempted to put it up tonight. Be Wet and Hannah.
I wish you had them.
I was about to, yo.
Hey, ladies, I wanted to ask you this quick question before you move on.
Okay.
Who do y'all see yourself more relatable to? Is it Dwayne and them, or is it Martin?
Ooh. I was
Tasha, if I read you right, you said that's the kind of person you want, so I love you, right?
Yeah. So for me, I would pick Dwayne and Whitley.
Okay.
For me.
So for me in general, it would be Martin.
Because Martin played too much. He would have been got cursed out.
You know what's crazy, Tasha? In this instance, I think about people that you meet in college. I never met anybody in college that I was attracted to on that level.
Really?
Tasha, think about who I am. I like street women, so to speak. I like, and I know that's a poor way to put it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I used to jokingly say all the time, I'm attracted to a woman that drink out of a bottle. And a lot of people misunderstood what I meant by that. In many ways, believe it or not, viewers, I'm bougie. Tasha told me this just the other day.
He's very bougie.
Believe it or not.
No, you are. We've been over there. We
Okay.
Very
Okay. So believe it or not, viewers, I'm actually kind of bougie, believe it or not. With that said, I can't be with a woman that's bougie. I'm more attracted to a woman that's more ghetto.
Oh.
What about you? Bird, this is an interesting question that's for you.
And I don't say I am because I'm not.
Yeah, I like the
Ooh.
combo pack. I like the bougie, but I like that edge, and I like where you know what I mean, where you're not afraid to. Sometimes you might want to drink out of a bottle, or you might do certain things that they might deem not ladylike, but it doesn't bother me.
Hannah, he got the hairs on my arm standing up because that's how I see y'all.
Who's bougie?
You bougie
I
as shit.
blink twice, y'all.
You bougie,
Hannah,
Hannah.
you bougie as shit.
Wait, what y'all say?
You're bougie.
Hannah, you bougie as shit.
Bougie.
But you the good bougie. That's my point.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's it.
Nothing wrong with that. No.
Bert just made my
Own it.
point.
Well,
Bert
what
just
makes
made
me
my point.
bougie?
Oh, you bougie, sweetheart.
Mm.
Mhm.
I'm appalled.
They're like,
Tasha, you on your side?
Black, now, let me just say this. Black is only going to say you bougie because you know about charcuterie boards. So that's the only reason why he going to say you bougie.
Well, I'm a caterer.
Still,
gonna
though,
say you-
I know
he
you.
still gonna say you bougie.
No, it is not just that you're a caterer. You actually use that shit. I know.
Yeah.
That
I
you
do.
really prepare,
I will.
bougie.
I'll make it
I be
now.
looking at your little videos and the shit you be making. Regular folks don't make shit like that. You just as bougie as you can be.
I'm appalled.
That's
I'm
okay.
just saying.
That's okay, Hannah. I'm bougie too. I'm bougie too. There's nothing wrong with it.
Tasha's absolutely. Craig
says
says, I like a classy woman who's a freak behind. So it's a good bougie that, yes, you're educated and you're refined and you want things a certain way, but you can also drink fucking the cheapest wine and go hang out and do the coolest things. And
See,
and Whitley is not going to do that.
Hannah's not gonna do that. You saw her face when you said that. She's not gonna do that.
Believe it or
I will
not.
go to the coolest places, but I'm not drinking the cheapest wine. But I will be.
I get it. I get it.
Go to
I get it.
Dive bars.
I get it. I get it.
I will go to a dive bar any moment, play pool. But I'm not getting no headache for no cheap wine.
So there you go.
And I need a glass. I can't do plastic. That's my only thing.
Damn. Yeah, you're bougie.
Because plastic is nasty.
Baby, we were going good. We was going
Hannah,
good.
Hannah, I'm drinking right now. My drink is made in a QT cup. I got whiskey and shit in this cup. It is just fine.
I have an espresso martini in a glass.
See?
Bert got some nerve. Look at his glass.
Darn it, Gina.
That's cause hold on. That's because he lived with your ass, and that's what you have. So quite naturally, he gonna drink out of what you have.
Yeah, you're right. You would drink out of a daggone mason jar.
You ain't never.
Thank you.
Thank you. If I could.
Ladies, men will fucking live in a box if we could, but we know the woman we with ain't gonna tolerate that shit. So we have a choice.
Yeah. No comment.
Go ahead, Tasha. What's the next one?
Okay, so this one came up recently, like on social media, like recirculating. So, who should speak first? The person or people in the room, or the person or people walking into the room?
Hold on, say that again.
Who should speak first? The person or people that are already in the room, or the person or the people who are walking into the room?
So I'll go by work etiquette. If I'm already in the room and I'm sitting at the desk and we have a meeting, usually the people that walk in say hello because they're kind of late. So like, hey, how are you? And introduce. So I feel like if you're already there and seated and you spoke when you came in, the people that walk in should say it first.
Okay.
Or maybe most of the times it's at the same time.
Okay, but you can't cheat, so you're choosing.
I won't cheat, but I feel like if I'm already in there seating, when you walk in, you should say hello, hello, how are you? Because you're late.
This don't have anything to do with time constraints, right?
I was going to say, Hannah, what if they're not late? What if it's just a gathering and
No time
what if
constraints,
what
nothing.
if I'm having a housewarming party and I got people already here and y'all show up?
Now, if it's a house party, I'm speaking because I'm the host and I'm going to speak.
No, forget about if you're the host. Y'all are coming in as a couple, already people in.
Mm-hmm.
Should we speak to y'all first, or should you speak first?
The person that walked in the entry should speak first. You just came out from outside. As soon as when you come in somebody's house, the first thing you say is hello.
Interesting.
Interesting. I say hello.
Craig says the person walking in the room, it's rude to walk in a room and not speak first.
And I teach that to my kids. Do not walk in anybody's house.
I'm looking at Tasha's face.
Tasha, like, you speak.
See, the way I am, because I like to, if you're coming in, like say like if y'all was coming say, yo, what's up, Black? What's up, Tosh?
Right.
Like, even if y'all just step through the door, like, yo, what's going on? That's just me.
Right.
No, but it depends on what type of person that you are, because they might not be
cheat. One or the other. Who speak first?
I just said that. I said that I would want.
Well, you sitting or you walking in?
If I'm sitting.
You gonna speak first?
How does sitting
I'm like, yo, what's up, y'all?
We opposite on that one.
Craig says, now, if I'm walking into a business, the person in that business should speak first because I'm the customer.
Agreed.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Agreed. This is so evolving because we don't know.
I'm loving where he went with this because I got an answer for that. Tasha, I'm reading Tasha's face, Tasha, and I know her personality.
Yeah. Okay. So this is a huge point of contention for me, and if y'all will allow me, give me an exception. I want to cheat because personally, I don't think it's necessary for anybody to speak, and I'll say why. I'll say why. For me, I hated growing up, and going places with my grandmother, and like we would have to, when we would walk in, because I was taught when you walk into a room, you have to speak. I hated that. Not because not because necessarily I'm unfriendly. Yes, I am unfriendly, but because like I'm more just like introverted. I don't like being forced to speak to somebody. Right. I don't like it. And I also don't like, I think about it on the other side, I don't want to put somebody in that position where they feel like that they have to speak to me. So I'm sorry, like going to like house parties and different things or walking into, I hate that. That shit is like a big fear of mine, and if that's how it's set up, like I don't want to go. I don't like doing that. And then also like the leaving part too. Like when you leave, everybody does like that whole thing telling everybody bye. I'm a big old fan of the Irish goodbye. Like you look up, where the fuck did she go? She gone. She didn't say bye to nobody. I'm not lying. Just like on the show, like when people like come into the show and everything, right, saying, hey, I'm not being rude. I just don't. It should be implied. Hello, okay. Hello, fuck. I'm sorry.
Come in with a card like, hi. You gonna have a card.
Damn. Is she so serious, y'all? She is so serious. This one is.
Understand you because that's how my son is. That's exactly how he is, and I know it. He will speak, but he hates it.
It makes me anxious.
Which is why for me, I think the people in the room should speak first. For that reason, let me explain. Okay. Terrence says the person or the people that's already in the room.
Okay.
And it's for that reason. Craig gave a great example, and Craig, I have over 25 years of management, and I used to teach my crew, when that door opens up, every one of us, even if you got a customer, would look up, hey, welcome, we'll be with you in a minute.
Yes.
That's how I ran my store. Tasha shaking her head. But that's how I did. But my mindset was, you're a customer coming in, you're walking in my house, my place of business, I want to welcome you. I use that I'm apply that same principle here. And I think about people like Tasha who might be introverted. Maybe they don't know everybody in the room. They're uncomfortable. So I think in this instance, I agree with everything y'all said. Tasha, I agree with everything you said. But if you asking me to make a choice, the people in the room, I think you having a responsibility in not a real responsibility, but the onus is on you to, when new people walk in the room, to make it so. To me, it's a call to make them feel welcome because they might be introverted. So guess what? If I'm in that room, Tasha, and people come in, hey, how you doing? I am going to say, hey, speak first, to open the door and let them know, to be receptive, that I'm approachable. Because I think about it on the other side. If I'm walking in the room, I am like you, Tasha. I personally don't care if people speak to me or not.
Mm-hmm.
And in reality, I'm really trying to slide in quietly and find my spot. So for me personally, it doesn't offend me. Tasha and I, we to club all the time. We're trying to get in, and you know how you walk into a club and you see regular faces and they stopping you? Fuck that shit. I'm trying to get to my seat,
right,
so I can get situated. And Tasha can vouch for this. We would, if we get there early enough, we were trying to get a seat that's kind of out of the way, right, Tasha?
Yep.
In a corner, low traffic, so that we wouldn't have to deal with every fucking idiot passing by, because we like to kind of sit up in the cut, talk about people and shit. We over here when the club get to going, and I'm that way even if I'm in your house. I'm looking for that one seat that I can sit and not be noticed. So for me personally, I don't care. But if you're asking on this question, I think the people in the room should speak.
You
Go
ain't
ahead,
even gotta
anybody.
talk to me. You ain't even gotta talk to me. Act like I don't even exist. Pretend like you didn't even see me.
I get it. But when I think it through, I think about people who are shy, or because it's a real awkward thing when you at certain events and you don't know some. Do you know, to your point, Tasha, do you know there's some events I don't go to for that reason? Somebody might invite me and I'm thinking, I don't know anybody there. And being that I'm not physically going with the person who's invited me, I'm going to have to walk in and be looking for them. And my thing is that awkward moment of, I don't know these motherfucking people, and a lot of times I don't go. So, good question.
Okay. So then let me ask this too, because does that bother you, specifically for work? When you were in an office, did you feel like that the people coming into the office that morning, your coworkers, did you feel like that they had to say good morning to you?
No, not for me personally. But to answer that question, in a way, it's polite to say good morning to people. Okay, my shift, let's say if my shift is 10 to 7 or whatever, and a lot of people that's been there at 8 or whatever, guess what I did, Tasha, when I walked in? Soon as I walked in the office, good morning, everybody. I said it. To me, it's the professional thing to do. I know I'm looking at your fucking face because I know your ass.
I work remote. Most of the time on my Slack channel, I don't even set that bitch to active. So somebody got to Slack me on the side. Are you here? Yeah, I'm here. What's going on? What's up? Because I may not. I don't mean you a good morning. Number one, it's fucking morning. I don't mean good morning to you. I'm awake. Okay, it's not a good morning. Understand? Don't talk to me till about 1. Okay.
Oh.
Ooh.
1.
I feel her, but I feel her. See, Tasha, we talk about this all the time, but I play the game.
Yeah.
I feel her, but I play the game.
Sometimes
so guess what? My shift is 10 o'clock. So guess what? When I come in on Teams, I don't do it all the time, but sometimes I'll say, good morning, team. I keep it simple because I play the game, but I feel Tasha.
Yeah, I feel it too with me, because if I'm walking into a lab, number one thing, it's me acknowledging you. You know what I mean? And setting the tone for the day. So all I'm doing is when I come in, it's like morning. I say, hey, what's up, everybody? That's it. Now we don't gotta talk about sports. We ain't gotta talk about your whatever's going on. It's just me acknowledging you and just saying, hey, what's going on? Hey, everybody, and that's it. And I just keep it moving. Now we do got one person.
Oh my God. Bert needs good morning. Bert needs his good morning.
Anyway.
Because you need it.
Anyway, I don't really tell you the truth. Hey, Tosh and Black. I'm gonna tell you this much right now. I'm really on the inside. I'm really like y'all because if you don't,
you mean
if you don't say anything back, I'm not gonna ever say anything ever again.
And that's mean.
No, it's not mean.
You're inside a lab. You work in a lab with small.
If I take the time out to say
right.
And if you can't even rap back and say what's going on and keep it moving, and you know that I'm not even gonna hold your time. I'm not gonna hold you up.
I ain't mad at
acknowledging you, and I'm seeing you acknowledging you, and you can't at least say
I ain't mad at him, huh?
You can just say hey. But if you don't say it, you won't hear a peep out of Bert every
I'm mad at him. I ain't mad at him.
I tried to explain to him everyone is not a morning person. But
but they can speak. Huh? They can still speak back.
Understandable, but when they speak later on the day, Bert
fuck that. If he speak to him right now, you're not gonna get no later in the day. I'm with Bert on that.
You can't
in the morning.
You can't
dictate. Doesn't matter.
You can't dictate when I speak when I'm awake.
But if he says hey,
you can't say hey back.
You know the reason why? Because there's communication that goes on at the job. So if you're not going to say nothing to me, guess what? Don't ask me for crap.
But
I'm not going to acknowledge you. I'm
with Bert on this.
He's petty.
That's right. I'm Petty
Kruger. Well, then I guess I'm petty too. Shit, I'm petty too.
I'm Petty Kruger.
Because if you don't speak to him and you come to him for help, he do the bare minimum.
I'm with him. I agree. Bravo.
Leader.
Bravo.
Yep. And I'm
Bravo.
But you're the leader, not acknowledging.
Bravo. I'm with him.
Else.
I'm with him. Let me read a couple of comments here. DJ, what could DJ say? I traveled. I don't know what WF is.
Work from home.
Work from home.
I traveled and worked from home for 2 years. Okay. He says took a promotion and I'm back in the office. And they know not to bother me until 12 p.m. Okay. Craig says, truth be told, Tasha, most people who say good morning or how are you don't really mean it. It's just something people say to be courteous. I agree, but it's still the game I play.
Keep it.
Brenton says, what's up, good people? What's up, Brenton?
Hey, Brenton.
Craig says, what's up? And what's up? Okay, cool. But yeah, I'm with Bert. If I do speak and you don't say anything, you can never worry about me.
It's not towards anybody. It's not offensive. It's just that for me, because
I'm talking about individually, Tasha.
But I'm saying individually, group related, whatever it is. For me, I know you don't really fucking mean it because I don't mean it, and I sound so insincere. I sound sarcastic when I say it. So
Tasha, if I walk in the office and I say good morning, Tasha, you're not gonna say nothing back?
I may say something, but it's gonna be so low you may not hear it. I may be like, it'll be like this. Hey,
that's all I need.
But that's fine.
That's all I need.
But you may not even hear it, and depending on the morning, you may just get a look.
So if I don't hear it, so if I don't hear, okay, even if you gave me that look, so I'm gonna keep it funky with you. If you gave me that look, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that bitch. I'll never speak to her again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, Black. Now here you go. Look, I'm gonna do a role reversal now.
Oh
if you don't say good night, she has a fit.
Because you're supposed to kiss me and say good night, my bro.
Oh no. As you're talking about as a couple?
Yes.
Oh no,
I go to sleep.
But she don't want me to say good morning to her.
Because of sleep.
That's just weird. Now that's fucking weird.
He wakes up and has to be in the lab at 3 a.m. Do not. All I say is give me a kiss.
5:30.
Now that right there.
Okay. Hold on, Hannah. I got you now. Let's go back to the previous question with Whitley and Dwayne.
Okay.
Remember the scene when Dwayne had to get up and they played the Ray Charles song?
Yeah.
And she would get up ahead of time and rush to the bathroom while sleep and brush her teeth and fix her hair. That you owe that man a fucking good morning. If he got to get out of bed early in the morning, get out in that cold motherfucking air, then you owe him a good morning.
First of all, we have a garage. He not hitting no air.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Okay. That's just fucked up.
At work. Also, I tell you to give me a kiss before you go. He don't do that. And I know
You know I don't do that?
I know.
What did she just say? I don't want to be woken
I
up.
still want to kiss.
Thank you. So you want to be woken up?
Thank you. Thank you.
What
Don't-
kind of confusing
Thank
stuff
you.
is
Pet
this?
me, just give me
Thank
a kiss.
you.
What kind of confusing stuff is this?
Thank
Give me
you.
a kiss. Kiss my forehead.
You owe that man a
Tasha,
good morning.
Don't
Shit.
fuck with this guy. No.
No, no, right. I'll take that.
Even if he sleep, I make sure I pray over him and I say a kiss. Even when he knocked out snoring in my ear.
But the morning is not important for the
The
prayers and
morning
whatnot.
is not important to. I just want him before he leave out. My only thing is just give me a kiss before you leave. Even if it wake me, don't just wake me up like, babe, get up, you want to eat. But give me a kiss to let me know you're safe. You know, I just want that. That's small. That's
I sent her a text when I get there, like,
a
babe,
text ain't shit.
I made it home. I made it there, love. I'm at work, love. And then she hits me up later on when she gets
It
up.
does not matter. Give me a kiss before you walk your yellow behind out the front door.
And we're going about to bid this. I know we got to move on for time purposes, but she woke up the other day, walked into the bathroom half asleep. I didn't even say good morning to her. She was walking out. I gave her a kiss on the cheek.
Yes,
she
you
jumped
did.
back in the bed.
But you gave me a kiss.
I didn't say good morning,
But you
nothing.
gave
So
me
I
a kiss.
honored her wishes.
I didn't ask for good morning. I said, give me a kiss.
Pick your behind on.
That's
Wanna
small.
hear that?
That's very minute. That's so small.
So
Folks, you see why I'm still single, don't you?
I asked for his paycheck. I'm asking for a kiss.
I'm just saying. Let me get these comments in. DJ says, I'm the angry finance manager at my dealership. Ren say, did I miss the white bread versus wheat bread segment? No, we ain't got to that one this time. Oh my God. DJ said, I agree with everyone. I match energy.
Yep.
I match energy. DJ goes on to say, Hannah, he better wake up to a bath and breakfast if he gotta do all that. Bert just
Whatever.
Yeah.
You go to sleep to it. I wake up to it.
Oh my God.
see, okay, so for the couple thing, for me, of course, don't wake me up. Like, just don't wake
me. I knew that was coming.
You
I know that.
You don't even have to give me a kiss. It's implied. Okay, like we're here. Like in my mind, like we're here. Like it's fine. You know, I'm not mad. Don't talk to me in the morning. Even like in the morning time after like we, like leave or whatever. When me and my boyfriend, like when we would get up in the morning, we'd have to leave around the same time. You don't even have to give me a kiss. It's okay. Like you don't even have to talk to me.
I got a serious question. I mean this all seriousness.
Mm-hmm.
So what if, God forbid, something happens, you wouldn't feel like, damn, I didn't get it.
It's implied. It's implied. It's implied. I am not. Black, you know me. I am not a morning person
I'm hearing you, but
it's implied.
Tasha,
Even with my parents, like in the morning time, like when I was younger, like getting up for school and everything, like, we had to like get ourselves up for school and everything. So you didn't always get like a kiss and a great day. It's implied. It's there.
Let me say this to my men. Let me say this to my men watching this. When I was married, me and my wife had alternate schedules. She left the house. She had to be to work at 7 o'clock in the morning. She would get up at 5:30. And I didn't have to be to work till 12 o'clock. Every fucking morning, I was up with her to see her off.
Aww.
In my head, Tasha, my thing is, I want to send her. I could go back and get in the bed, but I know what you're saying. But my thing is, if God forbid something should happen, I need to know that I seen her get in her car, seen her off right. Baby, I love you. Be careful. Have a good day. And I could go get back in the bed, because in my brain, if that's the last thing we said to each other, I need that to be that.
Mm-mm. So make the night before. Make the night before memorable.
Wow. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So I watch the IG channel a lot, and this guy, his wife always kissed the husband. He was a police officer. He always kissed his wife before work. One morning she wore lipstick, and he was like, "I'm not going to kiss you. I kiss you when I come home." We saw the episode together. He got killed. And that's the only time out of 38 years he never kissed her. And she said he kissed her every day. That one day that he left out that door and got killed in the line of duty, the only day he's never kissed her before leaving the house. So that's what you said, Lee, kind of is important. That makes sense because even though he did it every other day, for some reason that last day lingers in his mind.
So with that powerful episode that's burned into your brain, you still not gonna get up in the morning and see him off.
No, and you don't have to get up to
Hold on,
see me off either. No,
she didn't answer.
Who, me?
Who, me?
Hannah.
No, that's the thing. If he asked me to get up in the morning to see him off, I would. Honestly.
No, forget about ask.
No.
Why I gotta ask?
Thank you.
Because 3 a.m. because when I get up, I get at 7, I get the kids ready, I make lunch. Like I don't just send my kids out the front door. I carpool, I do lunch, I do everything in the morning. So, and it's weird. I can't go to sleep. Like I be up, he be asleep. It'd be so hard, even if with school and everything, I'll be up. So when I go to sleep, I only, when you're supposed to get 8 hours, I might get 5, 4.
I get it.
So when I go to sleep, I actually need my sleep because I have to jump up and get in mom mode immediately.
Lee, what she don't know, to tell you the truth, I catnap a lot of times, even when I fall asleep. She don't wait a minute, let me talk. One thing she don't know, a lot of times I'll wake up 2:30. Sometimes I'm up at 3. She just don't know it. I don't say anything. And a lot of times I don't even get as much
Look at her
sleep
face.
as required.
Look at her face. See?
Don't be snoring, dog.
See?
Okay.
Look at her face.
Yeah.
DJ says that's what happened when you put that woman first. Ask Black and Jaheim how that works.
Whatever. I put him first.
No, this is my thing. I think about it like this. If I had to be the one to be up first and and I'm getting up, I'm getting myself ready, and I see you getting up whenever I'm getting up, and I know you don't have to go back to bed. Please go back to bed.
Yes.
Please.
I'm not saying that part, but I'm saying I'm up
around.
with you. But all I'm saying is I'm up with you to make sure I get to say those words. Baby, have a good day. I love you, blah, blah, blah. Not implied, Tasha, I'm not gonna imply that shit.
I don't even need to hear you say it.
Black,
Just
hey, Black.
stay in the bed.
The man should do that.
And Black, before I leave,
Oh, fuck.
I always turn back and I look at her. I get one more.
I said kiss.
Time out. Let me talk. Let me land. I turn back and I get one last glimpse, and then I close the door slightly and have it locked, and then I go ahead about my day. Now, yeah, she want that kiss, but I'm just doing that because of the fact that I don't want to wake you, and it's not like something like what she was talking about with the cop and the wife.
Right.
I always make sure I get my last glimpse of her before I leave.
What is a glimpse?
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's implied.
I'm gonna start sleeping with the ward.
It's implied.
Tasha, get us another question.
Yes.
This shit is crazy.
This
shit is crazy.
I love this segment. This is one of the
That shit is crazy.
Okay. So let's see here. Okay, here's a good one. This is related to music. This will be fun.
Okay.
Who is the bigger celebrity? Drake or Beyonce?
Drake.
That's easy. That's easy for me.
Drake is trash.
Dang. This shit has to make a choice.
I didn't say if you liked him or his music. I'm saying like who is a bigger celebrity?
Beyonce knows.
Yeah, that's an easy one for me.
It's
Whether
a
you
big-
like her or not, for some people, she is the greatest artist that ever lived.
Oh, I'm not saying that.
Dave, no. I said for some people.
Some people, yeah.
I'm not in that camp. I'm not in that camp.
Me
In
neither.
fact, I get angry that we've elevated some of these new artists above a tried and true artist. It bugs me, to be honest with you, that Beyonce and Taylor Swift are more decorated than Marvin Gaye and Stevie Wonder. And so on there, when you look at statistics, Beyonce is one of the most decorated persons ever in terms of Grammys. And so if somebody's never seen Michael Jackson or Whitney Houston or Mariah Carey, she's a greater artist. And that's just fucking not true.
It's not.
But for Beyonce fans, she has a fucking beehive that goes after other people if you say the wrong thing against this bitch. And in my opinion, I said it. In my opinion, Beyonce haven't made good music in over 7 fucking years. That bullshit she got out right now. Oh, yes, I said it. Look, Beyonce haven't made any real music in over 7 years. I'm sorry.
We're not about to cuss on here.
Hey.
Now.
Brent say whichever one slept with Diddy. Damn. The Diddy.
They both did shit. You can't convince me that they
Beyonce,
didn't.
and yes, Hannah, Drake is trash.
Thank you, Craig.
But guess what? I would listen to Drake's music before I would listen to Beyonce's music.
Why?
That is true.
He has better songs.
He's trash.
No.
I'm curious how, because Drake has and had a very, 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 very nice run right there. So take Drake when he was just right, but I'm saying take Drake when he was like popping shit out left and right, like you couldn't turn on the radio without hearing Drake. What is it about him, Hannah, that you're saying that is trash? Like what?
Right.
Like what is
about Wheelchair Jimmy is trash.
Wow.
I don't like nothing about this man. His fake accent, him hiding himself from the kids, whatever. I don't like nothing. He has no authenticity. He's not authentic. He is trash. His existence is trash. He's a trash human being. His raps is trash.
Damn.
His trash. His fake beard is trash.
What the
his
fuck
fake
he do it that makes him a trash
Everything
human
about
being?
him is trash.
Everything that you just said, I say the exact same thing about Beyonce. That bitch is trash. That bitch ain't made good music since 2006. Fuck the last 7 years. Since 2006, that bitch ain't had a good album since Dangerously in Love. That bitch is trash. Them wigs is trash. That perfume is trash. That clothing line is trash. Them wigs is trash. Her kids, all of it. Her marriage, trash. Her husband, trash. Her fans, trash. All of them, trash.
Tasha, the beehive coming for that ass.
Fuck that bitch. I don't give a fuck.
Disrespect Beyonce.
Yes, her personal brand, if we're being honest, her personal brand is trash. That's why most of the stuff that she has, as far as individual items, perfume, Calcedarion, she has no personal branding, and that's why those did not do well.
I agree, but it's just her name on it. I agree.
Tasha, her other brands are. I will admit that. I will never buy Darion of that, and I make my own hair oil, so I'm not putting that in my hair. However, if you go to a concert, it's very, very good.
No, hold on. Okay, so here's what I would say about that.
So it's a crack house. It's the same environment. It's the same environment.
Hannah, here's where I'm agree with you. As a performer, there's not too many better. I give her credit. As a performer, that's one bad bitch as a performer.
Yeah,
you get your money's worth in her show. She's one of the hardest working people. She don't just stand on the stage. I'm not taking anything away from her as a performer. But I'm going back to my example. She doesn't make timeless music, though.
I agree.
I'm not saying her music is trash. I like Beyonce personally. Now, to Tasha's point, her brand is nothing special, but I can say the same thing about that filthy, nasty, no good bitch Rihanna too. So that bitch ain't no good either, you know.
Oh Lord!
Whoa!
So look, if we keep, I'm just saying this sloppy bitch parading around her musty drawers like she doing something special. So that bitch ain't doing nothing special either. That bitch ain't made music in forever, but she trotted her musty ass over there to a foreign country and sung for that Sheik or whoever. I can't stand that bitch. That bitch is dead to me, but that's a whole nother conversation. But Beyonce is a great performer. I'm gonna give her that.
Where we going?
I'm gonna give her that.
To you.
Terrence says Drake got some bangers though.
Yes,
He does.
He's trash.
He does.
I'm not a big Drake fan, but I can listen to Drake before I listen to Beyonce.
That's me. That's me.
Ew.
Craig says for
That's
me,
cousin.
Craig says for me, I just
Wow.
don't think he can rap. He sounds the same on every song. Don't get me wrong.
Yes.
I think Beyonce is trash too. I don't listen to either one of them.
Right. But see, I'm not saying that Drake's the best rapper. We're talking about between the two.
Right,
We're
right.
gonna keep it where it's at. I'm saying
Yeah.
that if you came to me and said, "Who you gonna listen to first?" I'm gonna listen to Drake.
I'm gonna listen to Drake. I'm gonna listen to Drake. Cause at least he got some shit that I can kind of groove to. Beyonce just haven't made good music in a long time. I'm just being honest. Karen says, I agree. Beyonce's brand is trash, but a live performance is great.
Yes,
So I ain't gonna
it
take
is.
nothing away from that as a
I
performer.
agree.
No, you agree with Lee. Get out of here. Go over there with Drake.
Right.
Can I tell y'all one thing though? The best concert I ever been to, I know Lee gonna be happy about this one. It's the R. Kelly Light It Up tour.
I challenge
Amazing.
anybody to go on YouTube
That
and
Light It
they
Up.
got on YouTube the best concert you will
That Light It
ever
Up.
see. And that's the one I'm talking about.
I
Oh
was
my
there.
God, that man puts on a fucking show.
Amazing. That he was yodeling.
If they release him, I don't do concerts. If they release R. Kelly, that's a show I'm going to. I will brave the crowds. I will brave the smells. I will brave the bullshit, the parking. But because you're gonna have a lot of musty ass women in that motherfucker.
It didn't stink when I went. People
Well,
watched their butt that day.
We got a whole new generation of stinking bitches out here who don't.
Yeah, that was a while ago. They might.
I was on Amazon the other day and they got soap and shit. They advertised it on TV. The white lady who make the soap say for your armpits and some more shit. They constantly creating reasons for these fucking people that don't want to wash up. Take a fucking bath, So I would brave all of that for an R. Kelly concert because his concert is the shit. And these new artists, but again, but Beyonce, her concerts, she can perform. She gonna give you a show.
I thought you wanted
Okay, Tasha,
that's not what we
go
said.
ahead.
I said it. That bitch is still trash. I'm just kidding. Honey. Calm down. Calm down.
I didn't hear what you said,
Calm down.
Tasha.
Calm down. No, she's still trash. No. Okay.
Give us another one.
Here we go. All right. If a waiter or a waitress has poor service, should you still tip them?
That's easy for me.
Easy
for me.
Yes, a low tip, but still yes. Only because my second real job was a hostess, and the waiters have to pay the bartender and the hostess out of their tip. So you're not just tipping them, you're literally tipping the entire restaurant. You won't get a high tip. I will lower, but when you tip, because I was a hostess, you're not just tipping that waitress. You're literally tipping a bartender who made your drink plus the hostess at the hostess stand.
So I'm curious for you, what's a low tip and if you get great service, what's a tip? What's a normal tip? And what's a low tip for you?
The low tip is 10%.
Okay. So let's say if you and Bert is out on a normal evening and y'all enjoying yourself, y'all have 3 to 4 drinks and the bill comes and it's $50. $60.
Oh, we eating it. 3 drinks and food for $50. What we eating?
Okay. Is that not normal when you're in a bar?
That's a good deal.
It's in a bar.
That's a good deal.
A bar, yeah. So that's the difference.
Okay, so in a restaurant, right. I was only thinking sports bar. You're right. Okay, if you're in a restaurant and you're eating and drinking, so you and y'all eating and drinking, and so now I'm thinking about you and the kind of place that your husband would have to take you. God forgive me.
I'll go anywhere. I'm not that. I will go anywhere.
Okay. So let's say the bill is. Let's round it up. Let's say the bill is $100. You've eaten, you've drank, so you're tipping $10. That's a 10%. Hannah, you say no. What you tipping? Good service. Great service.
No bad service.
No. I want to hear good service first.
Oh, okay.
So good service when Bert pays
15 to 20%.
When Bert pays, he always asks me to do the tip because he can't see. He refuses with eyeglasses. But I look
So
at
what would you tip?
I look at the
15
receipt.
to 20%.
I look at when I tip Rudy, they ask me, I look at the receipt and see the 15, the 20, and see which one. If it's
Okay.
good, I will go to the higher end. If it's bad, I will go to the lowest one they got there. But you can't say I under tip you because I did what you have on your printed out receipt.
Okay. Now let's say if the service is bad in this instance, what would you tip that waiter or waitress? And y'all just finished eating. The bill is $100. What tip would you leave?
The lowest one possible, because we had that recently.
So you would still do the 15%.
And we did that recently because to tell you the truth, it was something that she picked up on that I didn't pick up on. So it wasn't overtly rude. It was something that she scoped, and I was like, oh, I didn't know that.
Okay.
It was, and I don't know how he didn't say. I'll tell y'all. It was we went out for my birthday. The restaurant, the white people. No offense to your side, Tasha. The white people were next to me. It was their birthday. He brought everything out. Everyone acknowledged. Our waiter didn't acknowledge my birthday. He didn't say anything. Even the waiter, he made my food. I eat my steak. I eat my food medium. He eats his rare. They gave me rare food. The manager came out and approached me. Happy birthday. I'm so sorry. This and that. Our waiter was rude. I got a did I get a Cosmo or espresso martini? I think I got espresso martini. It took him 35 minutes just to bring my drink. Bert ordered his drink. It was there in 5 seconds. The guy next to him was a man that had his birthday. Rapid service. Bert wanted something. Rapid service. His food, rapid service.
He didn't like you.
It was, and I did nothing. And
I'm being honest.
Even though I tip you.
But you still tipped, and you tipped 15%.
I wasn't nasty. I wasn't rude. I wasn't nothing.
But you tipped 15%.
Yeah, I still tipped them. I tipped them 10%. It was 10 on
10%.
that.
10%.
Because it's never really 10, but it said 10, and he got 10.
Oh, he wanted Bert. That's what that was.
Ooh, no Diddy.
What? No, hold on. And I'm not trying to be funny, but seriously, from what you just said, if there was a man
at the other table, he was on it.
Ooh.
If he wanted a man. That's what it sounds like.
Did the guy give you vibe of being?
Yeah, he gave big zest.
Oh,
he wanted Bert. That's what that was.
Oh, wow.
But sir, you
know what? If that's the case, I can honestly see why he took an instant disliking to you.
But you still have to.
Those real flaming feminine ones, they hate that girly girl woman.
But you have to be courteous. You're in the line of service.
I'm not saying you. I agree with you, but I'm saying I've been in situations where I've seen the real flaming ones that they will take one look at you as that bitch thinks she cute.
Well,
I'm not for my gay viewers. Okay. For my gay viewers, I'm sorry, don't get offended, but I'm saying I've seen that. Okay. I've honestly seen that they will be friend quicker, like but a girly girl, a woman with feminine, got your body shape and everything. They look at y'all and go, that bitch thinks she cute. I've seen it. Yeah. I watch people.
That is rude.
I'm just saying. I want to hear y'all answers. Craig says it depends on how bad the service is. I increase or decrease my tip based on how well or how bad they treat me. If it's really bad, the tip is 0. Tips are not deserved; they're earned.
That's Bert. He will 0 tip somebody. That's why I got a tip because he is 0 you.
I kind of know where Tasha. No, I don't know where she stand, but I know she believes in tipping. But where do you stand on this, Tasha?
Even for bad service, if it's okay, how bad the service? If it's somebody who's just not just attentive, not just as attentive or just on the ball.
Use her example. It takes them 35 minutes to bring you a drink. You clearly see they're bringing other people's drinks are quicker than yours. They're ignoring you. They bring your food wrong. What do you do when it's tipped?
So on that, you would still get a tip, just like a lower tip. But But I will 0 tip you if we have an exchange, and if you get like an attitude with me, if you snap at me, or if I sense like there's some sort of like just a nasty tone, I will zero tip you.
Okay.
I will.
So long as they don't say nothing and directly make it confrontational,
Yeah.
even if it's bad service, you still give them
Bad.
some tip.
You'll still get something. Yeah.
Bert,
Now,
you zero tip motherfuckers, I assume. Bruh.
I'm a survey person though too. I do surveys and call corporate.
Yes, I am. I'm a
And
survey person.
You might tip, but
it would have to
corporate
really
tomorrow.
escalate for me to do a survey. And I've done those when it escalates,
I did.
but I'm worse than y'all. I don't tip.
Oh.
Yeah, at all. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, no,
you
I don't
right.
tip.
You right.
I don't tip. I know what you're saying, Hannah, and where the tip's supposed to go, this, that, and the other.
Go to the house.
I'm just of the mindset that when I have to get dressed and go to a restaurant and I got to park and come in, you're going to get out of me whatever the fuck you say that food costs.
Mm.
That's what the price is. I ain't there to pay your extra bills or no shit. That's the man. That's the management's. Look, if I don't give a fuck who serves it to me, he could be flaming, white, black. He'd be a midget. I don't give a fuck. It could be a head with a tray on it if you can get the food to me. My thing is,
They work off tip.
I don't give a fuck.
Woo.
Just bring my shit right to me, and then I'm the kind of person, you're not gonna bring my wrong food. You know, now I ain't gonna talk crazy because you're fucking with my food, but I will say, hey, you brought this steak is not prepared well, whatever, blah, 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 this, that. But once you bring my food and I've eaten, I'm looking at the menu. If this dish said is $23.99, I just expect you to apply tax to $23.99. Don't be add no extra shit, and I get angry when you add that automatic gratuity. And now I'm really pissed, and you're damn sure not
Like
getting
that.
nothing out of me. And if I'm with you and you tip too much at the table, I'm gonna take part of that.
Say, you know what?
That's why I have to tip on my card. That way he
I'm gonna
can't
say
take it.
card
He
time.
can't take it. He can't take it if I
can't
tip on my
stand be
card.
with somebody that we done finished eating and they lay down a $20, and if the $20, what the fuck are you doing?
What?
No,
But you know they only waiters only make like four.
I don't give a damn. Get a better
When I
job.
was a hostess, they get like 14 cents or something. They work off of just tips.
Find a better job then. I should say suck some dick on the side or do something. Shit, you know, if that's all you should be doing something different. No.
Oh, I'll be throwing your plate on the ground.
That's such an elitist answer, Black. Just make me clutch my pearls.
See, you can't throw my food on the floor, Hannah, because you ain't gonna know I ain't gonna tip until after I've eaten.
That's rude.
And I ain't gonna come back there. I don't come back that often.
I
So
would tip extra if I was with you. Just because I know you not.
Craig says,
I
real
know Bert
example.
don't want to hear that.
Craig says, real example. I went to a restaurant and had to seat myself. The server didn't speak when he took my order, and he never came back to see if I needed anything. Why would I tip him?
That was a Wendy's, damn it. Get out the Wendy's. Craig, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, Craig. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Now, if I ever go to a restaurant like that, that will be the time I'm not, because I serve myself. I might as well check myself out at the market.
Tell about
Right.
When I slipped,
yeah.
Bert hates this people. He refused to go back to this place because they had like slippery floor, and I always wear heels. I'm a hill girl. I literally slipped, and they didn't say, "Are you okay?" Now he won't go back.
I don't blame him.
They saw her.
They saw
day,
me
like,
slip.
"Are you
I literally
everything all
slipped
right?"
into the
And
booth.
sorry about that. They ain't say
The
nothing.
whole
Wow.
entire floor was wet.
I ain't give him not a penny.
He
of a
did, and he
tip.
didn't even give me the receipt to tip that night. He would not tip them people.
I'll give you a tip. Be a better host.
But usually he give me a receipt. He wouldn't give me the receipt.
I'm with you. That's my
No.
tip. Don't drive drunk. Craig said it was McDonald's.
Now,
Y'all stupid. Y'all stupid.
When
Y'all
I
are stupid.
when I go to Starbucks and stuff, and I go to Starbucks and they say you want a tip, I'm not tipping you for handing me my coffee out the window.
Now that fast food, I'm not
You don't
tipping
tip.
at fast food.
Right. Okay.
Y'all tip the people.
I
Y'all
used
gotta
to
go pick
before
it
you
up.
told me. I used to tip the people when I did pick up, but he was like, "Why are you tipping? You going to pick it up?" So now I don't.
Tasha, you do tip when they bring your food to you, right?
What, like if I order something,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
like Uber Eats,
Yeah.
yeah, I do tip.
Okay, yeah.
Now,
I do delivery, but
if
yeah.
we get into it, like the last time I ordered something, me and the lady, like we got into it tough.
I was
I
on,
said, "Bitch, bring me my fucking
I was on the
food,"
phone with Tasha.
Tasha, what
I was on the
happened?
phone with Tasha.
because
Tasha,
she wouldn't just follow the number one, she wouldn't follow the instructions, and then two, she wouldn't follow her own fucking GPS. She wanted me to stay on the phone with her to tell her how to get to my place. If I can see the map, I know you can see it. Bring me my fucking food. Yeah. I gave a fat zero. I changed it to a fat zero.
That's different. But I don't tip. If
I'm not a tipper.
Who the stuff? I'm not tipping you.
Thank God when I do go to a restaurant, I'm usually in a group with people because I don't go that often, and they tip because I don't tip. I'm not a tipper.
Ever? Now, what if it's just a date? Do you tip on a date?
It doesn't.
No,
it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't
You
matter.
don't tip on a date?
He doesn't tip.
It wouldn't matter. I don't tip.
Do you tip your barber?
Black does his own hair.
Right. When there was a time when I had to get my goatee done. No, shit. I'm already paying just to get my goatee done. No, I'm going there for the conversation. When I used to go to strip clubs,
he doesn't tip.
I don't tip even at strip clubs.
Oh,
you make me pay. Hold on, you make me pay $10 or $15 to get in. If I order a beer, you're charging me $7 or some shit for a beer. Now you want me to tip these pussies, and I'm looking at the same thing everybody else looking at?
Don't even try to go there.
You don't believe in tipping. I wanted him to go to a strip club. He said he don't want to tip them. You tip them. It's art.
Me.
I don't.
They gotta climb up the pole.
I'm not giving out money for fantasies.
Thank you.
So what? They
Thank
do
you.
a lot. They go up a body.
I sit right up front.
I don't go.
So if she cracked that pussy open and another man's rubbing, I'm looking at just the same way he looking. I ain't tipping shit.
It's art.
And if I ain't sitting right up front and you sitting in the booth and they come over, don't sit your stinking wet pussy on my clothes because I don't want no pussy juice on my jeans.
And everything.
And then can we go to the back? When I used to go to, I had a membership to 2 different straight joints. Well, we can go to the back.
Membership.
Yeah, so I love strip clubs, but I ain't tipping.
Not tipping.
Because again, tipping a strip club to me is keeping a lot of motherfuckers from choking a bitch. To be honest with you, but that's just my mindset.
What?
But you go in strip clubs to get your stuff down. But when they was like, well, let's go into the back room. No, baby, what I want to do to you is going to take a whole lot more than that back room. So now what time do you get off? Now, if we close at 3, you come to my place, take a good hot bath. I got a cup of soup. I got chicken. I pour you a drink. Beat that pussy on.
Chicken? Where's the cheddar?
Always feed strippers chicken. Always feed them bitches chicken. You gotta pat that stomach for all the liquor and cum you're gonna put inside of their gut.
You in Atlanta.
Oh
shit.
You're in Georgia and you not tipping them?
I do not tip.
Jeez.
And if you come here, I don't need to pay for the pussy because you're drinking my liquor, eating my chicken, and then taking advantage of my beautiful ceiling fan in my ear. What the fuck I'm gonna tip you for?
That ain't no tip.
You get a good hot bath out of it.
Sasha face. Sasha like he ain't tipping.
I don't tip.
He don't tip. Mm-mm.
I believe in tipping. You know why too? I'm a caterer, and every time I cater, I never ask. He say I lowball myself. I do lowball.
That's different. That's
but I always
different.
get tips.
That's different. If you're preparing my food for an event and you're phenomenal, not only will I tip in that instance, I'm going to recommend you to somebody else.
Okay, so it depends.
But I ain't going to no restaurant. Okay. That's your job, in my opinion.
Oh, so
Terrence, I agree. No tips at the strip club.
Why are you there if you're not tipping?
They're providing a service to keep murderers and rapists at bay. They're keeping me from taking. If without strip clubs, there's many a day I would have took that pussy whether you wanted to give it to me or not.
Oh,
all right. All right. Then you're gonna be tipping something else. You think with that thought process. So then I have a question for guys. I have a question for the guys. The guys that do go to like the barber shops, do you guys tip your barbers?
I don't tip the owner.
Your barber is the owner. You don't tip the barber
Because he already getting money from the other barber, from the rent, from the chairs and
you
stuff
still
like
got,
that.
You don't tip him.
Huh?
When he cut Lamar hair, I tip him.
You know how much haircuts cost, Tasha?
Yeah, but
like
I'm
$80.
Do you know how much this bob costs? $185.
Oh, Lord.
and you tipped, right,
Craig
honey?
says yes.
And
Craig
I
says
tipped.
yes. You tip too?
She had to cut it. It was more to cut.
If you're
My hair is orange. She had to
How
dye
often
it
do you
black.
have to get that? How often do you have to get that?
I went today. I go every. How long I went? 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 3 weeks ago.
I can't afford no woman.
3 weeks. Oh, this is the thing. And Bert is my witness.
I
Bert
can't
is my
afford no
witness.
woman.
I pay for my own maintenance.
It's still coming out of his pocket too.
No, I work my own money.
It's still no.
It's our money,
No.
but it's my job.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that. I'm so
It's
glad
my
you said
job.
that. Ain't that a bitch?
It's my job.
What's yours is mine, but what's mine is mine.
With his paycheck,
I work
it's his
so I can
paycheck.
pay for this. It's still coming out of the family's fund.
Well, I can't look raggedy. I gotta
I'm not saying you should. I'm
Hair
not
done.
saying you should, but I only ask how often you go.
2 weeks. When he take his glimpse in the morning, do you want me looking like this, or do you want me looking like this? When you take your glimpse without the kiss, you better look what you see. Cause you know why? I had my maintenance before him, and I'm not gonna be raggedy.
Fellas,
I'm married.
I cannot afford a woman. I know I cannot afford a
185 for
woman.
one bob.
I cannot afford a woman.
I
In
don't know.
2024,
I wear braids.
I can't afford a woman. I can't afford them.
Okay, so Hannah, so you
don't
tip
go
when you
all
get
the
your hair
time.
done.
Oh, I'm sorry, Todd.
What'd you say?
No, I was gonna say, so you tip when you get your hair done. You tip when you get your nails done, right? Do you go and get like facials and waxes and stuff?
Yeah, I get waxed.
Do you tip on those services too?
I better you down
Okay.
there. Now,
Okay.
I don't tip. Now, my facial, I don't tip because I do my own. I have a steamer in my house. I have everything I do. I have a steamer for my face. I have exfoliating. I have chemical pills. I do it all myself. I do his face too. He don't tip me when I do your face.
Where's DJ in these comments when I need him? Because I'm gonna tell you right now.
When I do birthdays, he don't tip me. I exfoliate you and I hate feet. And I rub your feet.
Girl.
Terrence said I don't tip barbers. I cut my own hair. Where DJ at in these comments?
I said I'll tip a barber, I won't tip the owner.
He can't help. He's the owner.
Well,
All I'm saying is, listen to all the shit that you get done, your maintenance. When that man walk in with a pair of new J's, you better not say nothing.
Who brought your last Jordans? Who brought your last Jordans?
That wasn't the question, Hannah.
Exactly.
That wasn't the question.
She running the tab.
Thank you, Tasha.
Now,
Thank you, Tasha. Tasha, thank you. Thank you, Tasha. Thank you,
Can I
Tasha.
say one thing, though, Tasha? And he 100%. Whatever he buy, do I ever question? I'm not that person. If he want to go buy 100 Dragon Ball Z shirts, I do not question anything because I feel as though you work hard. You should spend your money on whatever you want.
Beautiful. Then that's beautiful.
Whatever you want.
Thank God. So thank you. So at least
Whatever
you're that.
you want to spend it on, but I still think you should tip your barber.
But here's here's where you have an advantage, and we're gonna move on to the next question. And whether you admit this or not, you know you marry somebody that ain't gonna spend recklessly anyway. So you getting the best deal of that bargain. He ain't gonna be walking in on that often with spending shit, and he ain't gonna be doing all those things because men, we're very simple. We're very simple. If we got that remote and we got something to eat and we at home and you're not yapping in our ear, a man is fine.
Thanks. Also, though, I'm a couponer, so I am bougie on a budget.
I love it. So you kind of
I be calling my babe.
That's what's
up.
up.
The Publix. I got this and this.
That's
and
what's
this.
up. That's what's up. And again, the little bit of the glimpse that you've allowed us to see into your relationship, here's the other reason why B Wet ain't saying shit. First of all, you look fucking fine, so you can get away with it. That shit. Trust me, if you had a big fat eye in the middle of your forehead, he wouldn't let you get away with that shit. And the other part is you can cook your ass off, and you're a good homemaker. So For a man, that's everything.
That's why you on trip.
That's everything. Because he knows them raggedy bitches out there who making cornbread from Jiffy cornmeal box, that ain't gonna cut it.
Look,
Now I do cook.
some of them raggedies have brought some food in.
Who brought you food?
And let me tell you something, we looked at that thing and we threw them all away.
Thank
we
you.
were like, who made this?
Thank you.
Who was bringing food in there?
He didn't say nobody brought food in
No,
there.
who was bringing food?
He didn't.
You ain't telling me that Pepper brought food in.
Wait, hold on, Hannah, because this is leading perfectly to my next question. Hold on.
She always get offended when people make food. Even my homie make food. He does catering too. She gets mad if I like, oh, it tastes good. What you mean it tastes good?
Y'all remind me of that
lamb.
episode.
Did you eat the food?
No.
What's the guy name? He was eating somebody else's cooking, and she said he was cheating on her.
King of Queens.
Cause King of Queens.
That's my episode.
She gonna say he was cheating on her because he was eating the other woman's food.
On her with food though.
Like damn.
He was eating it with his hand out of a bowl, out of a snack.
Yeah. She bugging.
So don't play with me, because that's not my gift.
So the next question is: should a person be willing to take a bullet for their spouse?
Oh.
Ooh.
Are they gonna be shooting at the spouse?
No, y'all ain't shooting at each other. You know, just in the event that, you know, you're in a situation, or just in general, just in life in general, you know, should a person be willing to take a bullet for their spouse?
I love the question, and I'm gonna go deep on this one. I'm gonna let y'all answer.
I'll speak for me. I would. Because I know if I did take it, he would still look over this household. Everybody would be fine. And I know the type of man and character he is. And I would actually do it. I'm just speaking for me. I would do it. Now, my ex, he can get shot 5 times. But for this man right here, I would.
Okay. Bert, you want to second that sentiment?
Yeah, I second that. And that's the road I was gonna go down. Like, you know, I love her that much where I would take that bullet, but I know she would look out for me and mine.
Right.
Even down to my parents, she would look out for them.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
They're
That's what's up.
Mhm.
That's what's up. That's, man, I can always say y'all give me hope. Terrence said true statement, Black. Okay. Tasha, we're not married.
So I said that.
Well, would I take? Of course, I'd take a bullet for you. Of course, I would. But
no, I wasn't gonna say. I wouldn't
even.
I wouldn't mean it like for us as friends.
Oh,
you know, but a spouse and man. But okay, I'm glad you know what? Hold on. I got a moment now though. That she said that.
Yeah.
I need y'all to understand why this is. It don't get no more serious than this. Why that's my best friend on this planet. I need y'all to understand why that's. We don't always agree on things.
That's right. That's true.
We are very different. We're going on vacation together in September, but I want you guys, people to understand that's why that's my best friend on this earth that I tell every fucking thing. She says I have diarrhea of the mouth because she has to hear all of my shit, but that's why that's my best friend.
Now I'd probably shoot his ass too. So now just be very clear. We probably shoot. That's well, we got balance. So.
A lot of people say they got friends, and a lot of friends wouldn't do that for each other.
Now that is very true. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that for everybody. You know, like for me, I wouldn't do that for everybody.
I'm talking about. And I wouldn't do it for everybody either.
Exactly. Craig says, as a man, you have to protect your woman. So yes. But if you can save us both, I'm going to try not to get shot first. Absolutely. Terrence say yes, he would take a bullet for his spouse. He says, depending on the circumstances. Okay. Now, Tasha, I was going to let you go for a spouse.
Now, yes, I would take a bullet for my spouse. But to the last point right there, depending on the circumstances, if it's some shit that you created, if it's a situation that you created, no, you got to take that ass. You got to take that shot. That's on you.
Yeah.
So
That's where I wanted to go. That
Yeah.
when you say that statement, it sounds great on its surface, but hopefully you have somebody that's not going to put you in a situation unnecessarily. Because if you got a man or a woman that's out there creating trouble, running their mouth and this, that, and the other, come on now, you can get your man's ass beat, by going in someplace, talk, my man will do this and that. So hopefully you got a level-headed woman that would put me in that situation. But on the surface, yes, if I'm gonna protect my wife for sure. And to Tasha's point, I wanted to go there with it. People I love, it's a scary thing, believe it or not, going out with people you love, because I actually think about that. Tasha can vouch for this.
Yeah.
When I'm out with friends, amidst the drinking, amidst the kicking it, people may not know, but I'm always thinking about everybody's safety.
Yeah.
And it's a very
It's taxing.
it's oh, Bert, it's a heavy burden
Yeah.
sometimes when you're out with a large group of people you love,
Yeah.
because you're praying in the back of your mind, I hope nobody don't do anything to them. I hope so. Even if it's not my woman, I could be out with you guys and I'm thinking all the time, please don't let them touch his wife the wrong way, because now I gotta get in it. Notice what I'm saying. I gotta get in it. I don't have a choice. This is the way my brain works. If Hannah's dancing on a dance floor and somebody does something wrong, I gotta go, regardless. That's my friend. And so it's very stressful sometimes when you out at a restaurant, going to a movies, this and that, and you out with people you love, because you're hoping that nothing stupid jumps off. And Tasha can vouch for this. When we've been in situations where when you can kind of see shit ratcheting up, you look over and you say, y'all ready to go?
there there's a big trend on TikTok of women that are doing videos like that, where they or like couples do videos where they'll show like they're walking through like a store, a mall or something, and the woman's like, she'll say, well, this is what goes through my mind, like when I'm with my man, and it's some fun loving song, she's just in her own little world, just making my way downtown, but
Right.
then like it shows the guy's perspective, and he's constantly like looking around like, okay, I see these over here, these over here. I'm sorry, I've never put my guard down like that. I'm constantly like looking at people like just sideways. But maybe I think too, maybe it's the city that I'm in, that you got to keep your head on the swivel here. You have to. So
what's the first thing I said to you though, Tasha, when we met? I said, Tasha, you're like a guy.
Oh well, yeah.
And that's how I can't go to a restaurant correctly, because when we go, I gotta be seated a certain way because I need to see who's coming in and what's going on. It's like
absolutely.
It's like you. I enjoy myself, but I can't. Even if we go to a club or something like that, I still gotta keep the position. I'm sitting there like
it's a heavy responsibility.
Like a robot. She going to the bathroom. I'm cutting through everybody and seeing who might be trying to go into the bathroom, and it's crazy.
If people only knew. Remember I said about going to a club, I'm trying to get to a seat. We're trying to position ourselves to where I can scope the whole club and see who. That's why I don't like people walking behind me. Okay. I don't want to be in a situation because of what you just said, Bert. So whoever's with me, I'm watching their drinks, I'm watching their table. And when how ladies get up, they go out on the dance floor. You want them to have the greatest time. Yeah. Then when you see those guys that walk up, you're saying to yourself, please don't do anything stupid.
Right.
And it's a heavy responsibility sometimes when you're dealing with people you love. And I know the question is about a spouse, because again, of course you would do it for your spouse. You would hope. I would hope that nobody would marry somebody that they're not willing to take a bullet for, but
exactly.
But yeah, it's so deeper than that even with friends, I go home to New York and I'm with family, I'm always thinking it. I'm always watching. To your point, Tasha, head is on a swivel. On the most innocent things. If you're on a train, if you're on a bus, you're watching everybody that come in. I hope they don't do nothing stupid. It's a lot. This is why, though, I live alone and I covet being at home. It's a Saturday night. I'm fine being at home. I'm not out there in it. Go ahead, Tasha. I'm sorry.
I'll let you into like a little secret. For me, one thing that I learned from, like my dad, he was very adamant, like in me protecting myself. So anytime like which is why for me, like anytime I'm around like a group of men or whatever, if you notice, I always position myself around the man that I can always hit him in his dick. Always. No matter what happens, I'm gonna hit you in your dick. So like if you grab me, I'm in that position to where you're gonna get kicked or punched or even like it's unassuming. You may not think I'm gonna make you think that it's all gravy and everything. You may think it's a light touch. I'm gonna grab your dick, I'm gonna squeeze it, and I'm gonna run. Okay, I'm gonna hurt you. So that's what I'm always aiming
You know what's
for.
crazy about
Always.
that? My mother taught my sisters them that.
Yes.
Where to hit a man.
I'm
That's
gonna hit you.
crazy.
Hell yeah.
That's
Boom,
crazy.
right there. Yep.
So question real quick. Do you think parents are teaching women that nowadays?
No.
Oh, Hannah says you teach
Oh,
your
well, Hana
kid.
is.
My daughter is 12 and 5'4" already. I teach my daughter how to defend herself.
I love it.
Where
I
to
love it.
aim, where to hit. My brother used to be a boxer, like a professional. He had to register his hands.
I love it.
So how he taught me how to fight to defend myself if a man came against me is how I teach my daughter.
I love
because
it.
if anything happened, and I've been through domestic violence and had to defend myself.
Right.
So I never want that for her. So yes, I don't want you to start anything, but you will protect yourself at all costs. Now, she not able to carry. If she was, she'd be having one. However, she has a baseball bat. If something happened, you better aim for the knee.
That's what my mother told Sherry.
Aim for the cooch. I made for the dick.
That's
Cooch
what my mother told Sherry.
I don't care.
I was there. What telling? But to Tasha's point, I don't think Hannah, their parents are teaching.
They're not.
And so that's just
Wait,
sad.
it went really down. I got to turn it up 1 minute, y'all. I can't hear y'all.
Okay. Yeah, this is sad. Tasha, give us one more.
Okay. Oh, just one more? Okay.
Well, no. Well, I didn't know if y'all wanted to go. I ain't got shit to do.
Let's see. Okay, this should be a good one. I don't think that we did this one last time. A person cheats on their spouse, right? They cheat on their spouse with their spouse's best friend. Who should they be mad at?
The one who I had papers on.
Hold on. Give me that again.
Okay, so you cheat on your wife. Black, you're married, okay? You cheat on your wife with your wife's best friend.
Okay.
Who should your wife be more mad at? Like you or their best friend? Or even like the other way around. You're married, your wife cheats on you with your best friend. Who would you be more mad at? Your wife or your best friend?
Yeah, we kind of went into that last time. For me,
last time we did the mom, like your best friend sleeps with your mom. Yeah.
Right. So for me, it's my spouse.
Okay.
For me, it's my spouse. I know last time we kind of talked about a best friend, this, that, and the other. This is a simple one for me in this sense. And I've said this before. I don't think we pick someone that nobody else finds attractive.
True.
With that said, if I got best friends, they're male friends, my expectation is they're going to find my wife, woman, girlfriend attractive too. Mm-hmm. Now, of course, you don't expect them to cross that line. But the line itself, it's my wife's or girlfriend's responsibility to hold that line. And I'm going to hold her more responsible when that line is crossed. Because if I'm committed to you and you're my girlfriend, you're my wife, especially if you're my wife, something has gone horribly wrong for it to cross that line. And of course, I'm gonna be angry with my best friend, but I'm more angry with her. For me, because we joke about, oh, I tripped and fell on some dick.
Mm-hmm.
No, no. Where how something there was a series of things that had to happen short of him raping you that it led to you guys fucking. Where were you at? Why were you alone? Why didn't you leave? What was said? There's too many factors in their questions I got for you that before I even get to my best friend, that friendship is over clearly, but I'm saying Craig says my wife for sure. You feel different, McMack?
So I want here's my thought process. Yes, like immediately, yes, I'm upset with my spouse, but then also my thought process behind it is, but my best friend went through with it. My best friend decided to still they didn't shut it down either. They still felt like it was okay to betray me as well. And you didn't have the decency to, like, not only did you not shut it down, you didn't even call me and tell me. So to me, that's a hard one. Both relationships, to me though, both of those relationships is over, is done. But that
I'm
one,
with you, it just it's interesting that for me it's the spouse that has more of the blame. I don't know if you guys heard the question.
I
If
Heard it.
okay, so who would you blame more? Ooh, we asking a married couple, so this is really really good.
So this is question. I'm going to answer it 100% honest. I had a friend. She was not my best friend, but when I say we were close, we knew each other since we were 6 years old.
Mm-hmm.
She slept with my ex-husband. I found out later down the line.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I did go fight her. Um, because the loyalty for us knowing each other for so long.
Mm-hmm.
I was pissed at him. I left him. But I was mad because if we're married, we got papers on each other.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we cheating? But why do you have to cheat that close?
Okay.
All this cooch in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Why you have to go there? And I felt like if you're my best friend, you know probably more than my parents know.
Mm-hmm.
Because you tell your best friend more than you probably tell your parents
Agreed.
anything.
Agreed.
You know me as a person. You probably saw me and helped me fight in the past if we ever fought. So you know me as a person. The fact that you went and decided to spread eagle and open them legs like 7-Eleven to someone who I vowed to be with for the rest of my life, and you just said, F you, F me knowing your mom, your friends, your family, your cousins, everybody, family reunions, I'm going to pop that pussy for him. Yes, I am mad at both. I pissed at my husband because you vowed me.
But for you, who's the bigger betrayal? It sounds
The
like
bigger
you saying
betrayal
it's from the friend.
would be no. Actually, even though I'm that angry, it will be from my spouse.
Okay.
Because we vowed, we are friends by choice. We literally signed papers saying this is for us no matter what. And you
Okay.
decided to take your dick elsewhere.
I feel you. Craig says, question for the women: when a woman catch her man cheating, why do women go after the woman instead of the man?
I go after both. The man first, the woman second.
But I know what he's saying. A lot of times,
They
even
do.
though the woman is angry initially, she end up ultimately a lot of times staying with the man and the friend.
They're not in love with the woman, and a woman's love too. If you're in love with a man, it's blindsided. Some women are blindsided, which is crazy because that woman ain't do nothing to you.
So then why be extra angry with the woman? You bit they don't attack the woman instead of attacking the man.
So when I in the past, I never attacked the woman. I went off on him, not you, but But when I got cheated in my last marriage, I actually was yelled at by women. I don't go through phones. I'm not your mother. I don't pay your phone bill. I'm not going through your phone. That's just my, each woman is own. I'm not that.
Right.
I'm not going through your phone. I don't have to. But when a woman has called me, they're mad at me like I wasn't the wife, which is weird because I'm not mad at you. You should be mad at him. I'm never attacking a woman, but my friend I did because you know me. But aside from woman, you have no loyalty to me. He might have told you that he was single. I doubt he told you the truth. Now, disrespectful, if you know he's married and you like, yeah, I did your husband, then yeah, you have a right to go after that person because you being disrespectful to me as a person.
I got a side question after Bert goes on that, but Bert, I'm gonna let you
Because
go.
I want to answer that other question that Craig asked.
Okay. So
Yeah,
Bert,
go ahead, Bert.
yeah. So who would you be more angry with, your spouse or the best friend that betrays you?
To tell you the truth, it would be both.
But if you had to pick one, who gets more blame?
I'm crazy. They are one.
No, they're not one.
They are one. They stuck together. They became one. So both.
Wow.
That's the way I'm.
Wow. I'm allowing that answer. Go ahead.
I can't separate it.
I'm allowing that answer.
Y'all both know better. You know me as the homie and all that, and then you the wife, and I made these vows to you in the whole nine. No, it's I'm white hot.
I'm allowing that answer because you're putting them on even playing field.
Why are you turning red?
Oh, yeah. It's a red.
No, he's literally turning. Why are you turning red?
It's a red.
I'm not.
They call me red for a reason.
Bert having a flashback.
No,
you are.
His complexion is letting you know just how serious that shit is.
Why are you this angry?
That's what it is. Like I can't. I'm being genuine. I wouldn't be able to separate the two.
Okay.
It's like they merged together. You already merged together by sleeping with each other, but I'm just looking at y'all as one, and it's going to be it'll be hard for me to not to say, well, it was more your fault than it was her fault or vice versa. I couldn't do it. I'm like, it's both of y'all because y'all both should have known better.
If it was me, would it be my fault?
Yep.
Okay.
Tasha,
I said the same thing. Like as Bert. Like to me, I can't. That's the same. But to answer Craig's question, I think it's just more just for some women they get mad at the woman because they know that they're gonna end up staying with that man anyway. Mm-hmm. Like they know that they're gonna berate him, and really ain't nothing gonna change there. But the woman, that's where the anger and everything, all the feelings get directed to. For me though, if I find out that I'm with someone and I catch them like with another woman or whatever, I'm still mad at her. She may not have even known about it. I'm still mad at you. But then this is my thing too. Don't talk to me. Like in that moment, like don't talk to me. Don't try to, because I'm not going to say anything to you. Yeah. I'm not going to be disrespectful. But if you say something sideways to me, now you have my attention because I'm not saying shit to you. I'm not looking at you. I'm here like with this person. This is who I'm talking to. But now if you try to jump in it, or if you try to say, calm down, or you try to feel like that you need to be like, like to give some additional side on it. Oh no, I have all kinds of energy for you then.
So here's my side question was listen to this on this subject. Would you have even if it's not a best friend, would you have a close enough friend, male or female? So this for me and Bert. This would be male friends, and for you guys who you'd be female friends, could you have a close friendship with someone that crosses those lines? Imagine if you had a female friend that y'all cool, but she does fuck other people's husbands. She hasn't done it to you, but she does that. And then for Bert, one of your boys that that's his thing, that well, shit, if the bitch let me in, I will knock it down. could that be your boy? Could you have a close friend that you know does cross those lines?
Nope. Because at some point you gonna try to cross that line with me.
Okay.
At some point you're gonna try to cross that line with me. And I've been in that situation twice.
Mm,
And I'm not friends with either one of them bitches anymore.
mm,
Mm,
mm, mm.
mm.
Whew.
Wow. Whoa. Okay. Okay, Hannah.
Whew.
Ooh. I know it was a real question
Tasha,
before you answer, because I know people right now that will sit up and tell you she's a that bitch is they won't call a friend a hoe, but oh yeah, she fuck she always, but they're friends with her. So go ahead, Hannah.
that friend of mine, who I told y'all about, we are no longer friends now, slept with 3 of the people in our circle's men. And by not thinking, being young and dumb, not thinking, she was
Ah,
me. She did.
I got you.
So
I got you.
therefore, in my adult life now,
Right.
absolutely not.
Wisdom, age and wisdom.
Absolutely not. If you sleeping with everybody else, man,
That's
you
why I
ain't
asked.
the legs to mine. Even if he say no, I'm not giving you the chance to flash that cooch to him.
That's
No.
why I asked that question.
Now,
They
young
have
kids,
movies. I
you
watched
can
movies about this.
immature me, but about we could
Gotcha.
be cool. Oh, that's my friend. No, you
Right.
ain't. You friends
Right.
with yourself and
Because you know what they say, you're supposed to accept your friend once and all, right? You know, Tasha
Not
said
when
no.
that coochie open like 7-Eleven.
Not-
But I'm saying that's what they say.
Don't
That
trust.
that real friendship, you're supposed to accept that person with all their faults. That's why I say, go ahead, Bert.
Don't trust them.
Yeah, man. That's a rough one. I probably more than likely it would be hard for me to let them around my wife. You know what I'm saying? And if they were, man, it's a close eye. I'm not leaving you by yourself. None of that, man. Like see that's crazy because of the fact that if I can't be comfortable with my homie around, or if I can't step away, are you really my homie? Because I got to be able to trust you. I got to be able to trust you. And even though if you're saying like, yo, you would never cross the line with me, I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
I got my men chiming in. I'm with you.
Snitching.
I'm with you. I got my men chiming in. Craig says I could not be friends with a guy who cheats because at some point he's going to try to get me caught up in his mess, lying for him, covering for him, etc. So that's a whole nother ball game.
That's true.
Terrence says, hell no, I couldn't be friends with that person.
So I have a caveat.
Okay.
Let me just say this. I'm not gonna sit there. I'm not gonna seek out, like somebody's man or anything, nothing like that. But I am all about some revenge.
Ooh.
So if I feel like you've betrayed me in a way that you hit a level with me, I will fuck your husband. I will try to fuck your husband. I will try to fuck your dad. I will.
Or their dad.
Or their dad. I will. I am not a, but like, okay, so my feelings, my loyalty was a joke to you. Okay. Let's play a game. Let's see what happens.
Or the favorite uncle, Tasha.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Tasha's a beast. Tasha's a beast.
Yeah.
I asked that question because when I was married, or when I've been in serious relationships, when I've had that guy friend that popped up when I'm not home, that is a no-no.
Oh,
and that's when the friendship has to change.
Wait, somebody popped up when you weren't home?
Oh yeah.
Oh heck nah.
That's why I'm bringing this up. This is
wait, what?
This is real. Where when I've had situations where I've gotten home, and even girlfriends where such and such came by here, and I'm saying, you came by here. My thing is that merits a conversation with that homeboy. Hey man, hey, what's going on? You stopped by the crib, You know, when you didn't see my car, why did you stop?
Well, you ain't calling me.
But I knew in that moment that changed the friendship. Because when you rode by and you clearly didn't see my vehicle, short of you bleeding and about to die, there was no reason for you to ring the fucking doorbell. And I live in an apartment now. If I had somebody and you rang this doorbell and, hey, it's Black here, and she said, no, that's the end of it. No coming in, no waiting, no nothing. I'm real big about respect because me and Tasha we was talking about this recently just the other night. When I was saying that if she was in a relationship, this show would probably be over.
Oh, yeah.
Because of how respectful I would be to her relationship. When her last relationship, my thing was, even though we're best friends, I'm not going to call you after 9, 10 o'clock. When we do have those conversations, I'm going to speak to your boyfriend first. Hey, what's going on, partner? You know what I'm saying? I need him to know I'm just a friend. I'm calling at decent hours. You know what I'm saying? And what we're talking about is not behind his back. And that's why I was encouraging her, go out with you. So again, I could, to Craig's point, if I got a homeboy that I know does that, yeah, he can't, we can't be around. Because at some point, if you're okay with it, you're kind of giving him the blessing that if he tries you, that well, you knew who I was. You feel what I'm saying? And I wanted to bring this up because all the crazy shit I've done, those are lines I don't cross, believe it or not. There's way too much pussy out there for me to fuck with a friend's woman. When I've gone to a club, Tasha can vouch for this, I don't work the club.
Right.
I've never worked the club. I don't go to the club and I sit in one space. And even when I'm scouting, I need to make sure you're available. Because I just don't need that complication and all that. That's not me. There's way too many single and available women to be fucking with somebody else's woman. That's never been me.
Right.
So I just wanted to bring that up.
No, I like that. Yeah, that's facts.
You don't have to have everything. You know what I'm saying? And there's certain lines that just shouldn't be crossed. Do you know my nephew, which was 50th birthday party, I have no idea what his bedroom looks like. I have no idea. I will not go in your bedroom. When I go in his house, this is my nephew. I go to the table. I sit. I'm that same spot. I don't wander around. I don't venture through. If I visited you two and Bert, you're cooking some hunt and Bert says, I got to run to the store, I'm going with Bert. You're not leaving me alone. It's not that I think about it. I'm not going to even put myself in a position to where the look of it could look wrong.
You don't want to give the appearance.
I'm just not going to never do it.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'll be right back. Hey, I'm riding with you, bro.
Yeah.
It's just who I am.
That's a respect thing.
It's a line that just shouldn't be crossed, you know? So anyway, good question, Tasha.
Respect. That was a good question. That's actually very, very good.
Okay. So I got, if you guys don't mind, I don't know if everybody has things to do. I have another one.
I ain't got jack shit to do. So
along the lines of trifling and cheating and just demonic behavior.
Jesus.
Who you letting move in with you and your family? Okay. And you got to pick from the choices I'm going to give you.
Okay.
Cousin Faith from Soul Food or Ebony from Players Club?
Hold on.
Oh, wait a minute.
You heard it right. Who are we letting? You have to move. You have to move somebody in with you from your family, okay?
Right.
Are you going to let Cousin Faith from Soul Food move in with you? Or Ebony from the Players Club move in with you?
Oh.
I actually have my answer and I'm shocked.
Boy.
I love this question.
Me too.
I love this question.
I love this. I have my answer and I'm
go, please.
Oh, I hate both these hoes.
So much. So much. I hate both of them bitches.
I'm gonna tell you why. Me as a person, I'm going by me as a person. I would rather. I'm saying this. I would rather Faith than Ebony. I'm gonna tell you why.
I gotta know why.
Yeah.
Candace, welcome, Candace. Candace says Faith too.
Hey,
Go ahead.
You.
I'm gonna tell you why. Miles cheated because Terry was wrapped up in everything but Miles. Everything but Miles. Ebony slept with him after her cousin gave her all the opportunity, everything, and the last thing you decided to do was pop that coochie for a real man, for a bum man. I would choose Faith because I know who I am as a spouse, and I know how I handle my household. So I will support if you decide to stop doing what you're doing. I'd probably be a little iffy because we need the money, but I will still support you because I know the type of man and vision you have, and I know you wouldn't do nothing to lead us astray. Terry gave room for Miles to open it up to someone else because she supported nothing that man did. So because you gave room for another woman to creep in, this is why she opened sesame and he entered in. So because the type of woman I am, and I hate them both, I would rather Faith than Ebony because Ebony just didn't care with the opportunity she was presented. She was going to do whatever.
Okay. So you'd bank more on Faith versus Ebony.
But I'm shooting both of them. But
okay. I'm gonna say me and Bert for last, Tasha, on this one.
No.
Okay, so I can't see.
We'll go one,
Okay.
1-1.
Okay, Bert.
Faith or Ebony?
Man.
Or for the men, if it's easier, like for you guys, because I know y'all just feel with so much lust, perverts. You can, figure out like the male version of it.
No, because see, I'm okay. So full disclosure, I'm trying to process it from the perspective of the boyfriend or the husband.
Okay.
That if I'm in that situation, my wife or woman says, "Baby, cousin's Faith, I'm gonna let her stay with me for a while," or I forget the name of the girl in Players Club. If I'm the boyfriend, what was the name of the main character girl?
Oh, Lisa Wright,
Diamond. So if I'm dating Diamond, I'm just the boyfriend in this case, and Diamond say, "Well, my little cousin Ebony gonna be staying with me. Would you be okay with it?" I'm processing it from that perspective. If I had a say, that's why I'm taking this question.
Yeah, that's what
if I had a say. Is that okay, y'all, ladies?
Okay.
Bert, you can process it however you want to, but Candace says I faulted Miles more than Faith. Which was Candace? I agree with you, Candace. I fault the husband more. I agree with you, Candace.
I faulted Miles and Terry.
But I thought Miles more. He's the husband.
Miles knew better.
He's a husband.
He knew
There's that line, but okay. Bert,
Ebony was cheating in the best man too.
I'm just saying, Bert, in this one, who gets to? If you had a choice in this, who gets to move in?
None of them hoes. But
Ebony or Faith?
I'm bringing Ebony in because then we can go ahead. But no, I would say.
You go ahead and what?
We don't tip around here, partner. Okay, we don't tip. We don't tip around here.
While you wait, Kevin said Ebony was trying to come up and be Diamond. She wanted her life. Very true.
Yeah.
She
very
did.
True.
And that's
very
the
true.
Scary part when somebody wants your life.
See, I would go with Faith.
You would let Faith move in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that whole situation was a little different. You know what I mean? As opposed to what was going on with Ebony. So I would let Faith come in because I know myself. So I'm not worrying about that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That was the only situation where he was low and whatever it transpired, whatever that happened there, it just happened. But I would be more accepted of Faith than I would with Ebony, because Ebony would try it.
Faith tried it.
Ebony would really try it. Like I said, Ebony wants your life. Ebony wants your life.
Woo!
You know what?
Woo. I'm glad I get to go last.
Miles go to Faith.
Huh?
Wasn't she dancing and wasn't he
Damn, Miles go
right.
to Faith. I think he went over to her and kissed her.
I don't know if it happened like that. It was just that moment where they kind of connected. Where they kind of connected,
Remember, she felt bad afterwards. Because remember, afterwards, she was just like, I was like, oh, man, that's the worst.
Right.
She felt bad. She was
now to your point, Hannah, he was clearly being sex starved. Well, I'm taking that sex starved, getting the attention, which is no excuse now.
No excuse, because I still kill you.
But that's where I'm going to go in a little bit. But okay. So we got two people choosing Faith. Who for you, Tasha, who is it?
For me, none of them bitches moving in. But if I had to pick, I would also, for those reasons, I would allow Faith to move in. I would.
Okay.
For the same reasons, Ebony from the jump was making googly eyes when she first walked through the door. From the first day, she was making them stupid eyes at him, and I don't know how it was missed or if it was overlooked, if it was just, like you just assumed that she would never, but you could tell like there was that hatred, that jealousy there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but now, I do have an interesting like little side tale about that. Long time ago, in a galaxy far away, I temporarily stayed with a cousin of mine, and I mean, like, this was like years ago. I asked her, it was her and her boyfriend that were living together. I asked her if I could, just stay with her, just for like a week or whatever until like our dorms opened back up. I was never gonna be there anyway because I was in the streets. Okay, I was outside. Okay, and everything was fine. But so she was pregnant and then like her boyfriend, his brothers, his cousins are always over there. Her friends started hanging out, and I didn't know really anybody. I just knew my cousin. And so one night it was like, I don't know, like after midnight, I was sleeping on the couch. She came and she woke me up and she said, "Hey, will you go with," I cannot remember his name, "will you go with him to Burger King to get me something to eat?" Number one, why do I have to go?
Yeah.
Right.
Number one, why do I have to go? But I was like you want, and I asked her, said, do I really need to go? And she's like, yeah, can you go with him? I was like, okay. So we went. And if anybody knows any restaurants about Memphis, if you go anywhere after midnight, you're sitting in the drive-thru for forever. You're sitting there after you order your food. You're sitting there.
Correct.
We were sitting there in that drive-thru for like 45 minutes. Came back. He gave her the food. I didn't pick up on anything weird because I was asleep in the passenger seat with my feet up on the dashboard. I was asleep. So I came back in, went and got back on the couch. It wasn't until the next day that she asked me, like, he had gone to work and everything, that she asked me like if anything had happened. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I had no idea what she was talking about. But her friends had been over. Her baby dad, he pulled me to the side and he said, hey, her friends told her that you and I did something. The fuck? How would we have done anything? You told me to go with you.
Right.
How would we have done anything? So from that day forward, I learned very quickly, not to put myself in that situation again, and also don't fuck with her anymore because she's weird. So
Tasha,
she was the reason.
Why did she?
That was the reason.
Why did she ask you though?
She woke me up off the couch, and what's the craziest part about it? His brother was there, and his cousins were there too. The three of us were all sleeping in the living room.
The only thing that, as Candace said, that's weird.
It was a test.
Weird.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's
test.
the only thing, Tasha, that makes sense.
It was a test.
It was a test. And because y'all took so long, now whatever little seeds of doubt was there, it grew. but that's the only thing that makes sense. I'm gonna wake up my cousin, wake her up, and go with them because I want to see what would he do. But like you said, the fact that it took so long, and then her friends added to that, they was going for how long? This, that, and the other. That's the only thing that makes sense. But I want to answer. But I want to answer this question about the soul food question. For me, I would let Ebony move in. I would Ebony move in, not for the reasons you think. Under those circumstances, Ebony would be less tempting for me, to be perfectly honest with you. I have a simple motto that you don't shit where you eat. Ebony, it would be just a fuck if I did it. If I crossed that line, she would be just a fuck. She's a fuck that I can get anywhere. I can go to Church's Chicken and get that pussy. Plus, as ratchet as she is, I know her agenda and I can see her coming a mile away because we all agree she was from the gate. Disrespectful, this, that, and the other. I question why you let her be here. But my thing is, she's the kind of chick that if I was in that situation, I'm staring so far away from her because going back to the example I gave, you let her move in. You know what I'm telling my woman on the side at night? Why you let this freak bitch move in here? Now you know she's trying to fuck me. I'm telling her that. And I'm avoiding her at all costs because that is a bitch that I just gave an example. I'm not even going to be in a house alone with her. I'm telling my woman, don't leave. When you leave, she needs to leave. Now, you know, I come over here on this night, that night, when I spend the night. Look, I don't want to be caught in no shit. You letting her stay here, but that bitch is trouble. The bigger danger for me would be Faith, especially under that circumstances. If my marriage is already fractured, I'm already feeling neglected in some way. Faith and him formed a genuine attraction that led to infidelity. And that is a bigger danger that I wouldn't want to put myself in, because what starts out as cool cousins, we already cool, she's attractive, we have a reason to kind of connect, the music thing. And again, women don't want to hear this. A lot of times it's not as planned as you would think. I just woke up today and I'm going to fuck somebody. It doesn't always happen that way. It is a series of from A to B to C to D that you let it fester, you let yourself be in situations. The bigger danger for me in this instance would be Faith. And I wouldn't be as tempted with Ebony because even if she turned me on, I'm not going to shit where I eat. And I could go get that level and quality of pussy on the street.
Uh-oh.
That's the plain truth. This bitch didn't have nothing. She wasn't about shit. She wanted my girl's life. Showing up in the kitchen with a drawers. The most we could do a real on the corner, suck this dick, don't tell nobody. But anyway.
See, don't suck this dick and don't tell nobody.
I was just saying, easy. Because then it will be your word against mine. You know. But I'm just saying, Candace says if it wasn't Faith, it would have been another woman with how Miles was moving. That's possible, Candace. It's definitely possible. But again, she put, the Bible says, can a man rake fire into his bosom and not get burned? If you said it yourself, Hannah, you say you know what kind of wife you are. You should know then if your husband is neglected. If you're neglecting the husband or wife, if you're because a man, it could be the reverse. If you're working so much that you're neglecting your wife's needs, and then all of a sudden you put her in a situation, that's why again, you there's a responsibility and accountability you have to that mate. You know, no matter how busy, how whatever, you know, take care of each other. That's real. Candace says Miles was open.
He was.
Yeah.
But he should have been.
You know, Ebony, I could see her coming a mile away. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Look, first of all, they're strippers. They're both.
But she wasn't at first when she came there. She wasn't a stripper.
And that even made it worse. That even made it worse. That bitch was as green as a shade of glass. The moment, what's the guy said?
Oh, grab my glass.
The moment when he tipped it over to grab it, she said, when can I start? You know what I'm saying? This bitch is just green as can be. I'm gonna tell you a short story, and it's a true story. Tasha's heard this before. The last time I worked in an office, there was a young girl who worked in the office with me. She did everything in her power to give that pussy away. Tasha knows this story.
Mhm.
She was beautiful. She was so attractive that we as older men in the office was thinking she don't even know what she got. This was her first real job working with real. She was so anxious to have sex, she was throwing it at you. And the funny thing happened amongst us men is that we were kind of like, no, she too thirsty. You know, that no, number one, nobody wanted to be that older guy that fucked her, and now she's super attached.
Yeah.
And you work with this person. So when I use that expression, you don't shit where you eat. Yes. She couldn't give this pussy away, and the girl is so attractive. I'm Facebook friends with her right now. First guy that came along, put a seed in that pussy. She's single right now. Trust and believe, I wanted some of that pussy. Candace, you know who it is, but I'm not gonna say the name.
Candace,
I wanted some of that pussy with every fiber of my being, and I would look at her and walk past, and I would think, ooh, Lord. She had an ass that you could bounce a quarter off. Her ass was as tight as a 10-year-old boy, but I couldn't do nothing with it. But I'm like, I can't do nothing with this. No Diddy.
Oh.
But he's looking to be swallowed like Diddy. Do you hear me? Okay. So then
Candace, do you know who I'm talking about? Light skin, young. She was me, T. Scott,
names.
DJ. No, I'm naming the men names. All of us discussed this as men, and we was thinking, because again, she would be popping up in your face, wanting you to do, and we're like, nah. Well, Freddie, where you going? You going home right now? Like, you know? And we're like, all of us, Candace, all of the men in that office knew, and we all said the same, because we were thinking that somebody gonna knock her down, but she was like, no. So when I said to you on this example, you could see Ebony coming. She's trouble, and if you smart, all pussy ain't good pussy. So I would not let Ebony, I would not let Faith move in. It would be a bigger temptation because I can see Ebony coming a mile away, and I'm gonna steer clear of that. Believe it or not. And nobody love ghetto bitches like I love ghetto bitches, but in this instance, I would let her move in.
So then for the men,
that example makes sense actually.
So for the men, would you let if a friend of yours came to you, just in general, let me ask this first and then I'll, put my extra on there. If one of your guy friends came to you and asked you, like, could they crash with you and your family for a few weeks, would you even allow them to do that? Just yes or no?
If it's a good friend, yes.
Good friend. Okay. So
no worries.
Our last question that we had, if this is a friend that likes to sleep with married or attached women, would you let that person stay with you?
Not that, so he couldn't be that friend. If it's just a good friend, yes. But not that friend. No, not that friend.
Because Tasha want to see me turn red.
Question: why are you so angry, sir? He on my ear sighing, grabbing my thigh.
No, Tasha. Bert is on some next level shit. Like, hell no.
Couldn't stay with here.
No.
Okay.
No. Just a friend. Yeah, if I, because again, I would talk it over with my woman and be like, you know what? Look, he got, but now here's the thing. That's where again those rules would come into play.
Right.
Like, if I worked in an office, okay, when I leave, bro, you gotta leave.
You got to go.
You got to go. So let's lay the rules down. Because again, you got me always fucked up if you think I'm heading out the door at 8 o'clock and your ass still gonna be laying around here,
right?
While I'm gone. No, we're not
having
that.
Okay, so what? So what if it's not a friend? If it's like a cousin, you know, like that
family. I wanted to say that, Tasha. What if it's family?
Y'all wrong.
cousin,
Y'all
brother.
wrong.
Probably not. It
Your-
would have to be a good friend that I know and trust enough. Now, if it's a cousin that I trust, and then okay, to your example, if I had a cousin that was moving from New York to the South and they try to get their stuff together, yeah. If I had a woman, yeah. But again, I would have already discussed this with my woman. And again, before that person even moved in, okay, so yeah, look, so how long you plan on staying? Okay, so here's the situation, you know. So I work and I go to work at such and such time. Now, you know, I don't leave no man at home with my woman. Long as you would know the rules, you would know. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's rules for my wife too. We couldn't walk around here when I can still walk around Winnie the Pooh, but she couldn't walk around Winnie the Pooh. You know, I'm walking around Winnie the Pooh no matter
What's
motherfucking
your
what.
friend
This
there?
is the, you know, she can walk around Winnie the Pooh. So during the time he's staying there, she gonna have to pull out the flannel pajamas and some more shit, you know.
Flannel.
You know, yeah.
Boo-boo.
Anybody in flannel?
Whatever, you know.
Boo-boo something.
I love my moo.
Exactly. You can't be walking now. You can't.
No, you can't wear a moo.
Yeah, that's right. Cause you got
It's gonna have to be some shit that's
That moo.
yeah. Craig says yes to the first question, hell no to the second question. Terrence said hell no, he can't stay with me.
Why hell no? Now, what if it was like what if your dad dated younger women the same age as your spouse?
Even if it's that, it doesn't matter. If dad is a lech, it wouldn't even matter.
Your parent couldn't stay?
Even if he's still a man.
Yeah.
It's your parent.
He's still a man. And if your dad, imagine me being the dad, and as much as I like young pussy.
Same.
Well, my dad's a hoe. He can't stay with nobody.
There you go. There you go.
He can't stay with nobody.
Okay. Okay. So then I got another. So that makes me think of something else. Then what? Okay, Black, you and I are best friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say I was married, right?
Okay.
And you came to me and you said, Tasha, I really need somewhere to stay while I'm in transition. Would you allow, if your significant other has a best friend that's of the opposite sex, would you allow them to stay in your house?
Ooh, that's a hard one. That's a hard one.
I have a male best friend.
That's
Can
a hard
he stay?
Yeah, but he
don't put his business out there.
Bert's turning colors already. I don't ask Bert nothing else.
You know.
My assumption would be yes, because my wife would already know you're my best friend, know you've been there. And again, because you're respectful, you know, my assumption would be yes. You know, we would talk it over and I would think yes for me.
It would be yes because of the particulars.
No, it's not the particulars. Yes or no?
Like I said.
Could my male best friend stay?
Like I said, you heard what I said. 10 toes. So yeah.
Craig say, Hunter, it's a hell no because he can't be trusted.
It's certain things that got to go into the situation for me to go to be accepted.
Could he stay here?
I said yes.
Candace says, my bestie is Lamar. He stayed with me before. I was single. I don't think Kennard would have an issue. So there you go. You know, if you trust the person, you know what I'm saying? And right. Your husband knows him. And again, me knowing a little bit I know about Lamar, he would be respectful and all that stuff. Yeah. But you know, it can't be that friend that gonna be coming out the bathroom with his dick out. You know what I'm saying?
Also, my male best friend knew the hell I went through. He really likes and respects Bert.
Damn, Terrence says that ninja can't stay with me either. Terrence like, damn hell no. Terrence like, fuck now, that. You on your own.
What if their best friend like dick too?
Hold on, say that again. Hold on, what?
I be political, but I can't say.
Hold on, say that again. I missed it. Hold on, I missed it.
Her male best friend like dick too? Could they stay?
Hold on, wait a minute. I'm trying to process that.
If the best friend is gay, that's what she's saying. If the best friend is gay.
both
The friend,
like,
the friend who liked the dick is my friend.
is my friend. Could they stay? Like, if your wife had a gay best friend, would you allow him to stay?
Oh, that wouldn't matter to me
Why?
because again, I like pussy. So
Bet you ain't gonna be wandering around like Winnie the Pooh then either.
no, I would not go Winnie the Pooh. no, I couldn't. I couldn't go Winnie the Pooh. But
No Winnie the Pooh.
But now I'm not homophobic in a sense. I actually
Right.
enjoy being around gay people, and they give me so much information that you know what I'm saying. I'd be having those conversations with them. But as far as me feeling like we gonna do something, that wouldn't bother me.
Are you Winnie the Pooh?
No, I'm not Winnie the Pooh.
Wow. Let it play.
No.
Be proud. Why
No.
you hiding now?
No, because that's different. Now I'm even though look, I'm still not gonna put myself in that situation. Where we watching TV and next thing I know, I see something I like.
No.
Or what if I'm drinking, I fall asleep and I wake up, I get my dick sucked. So,
Well, you just would you use the same excuse if you just slipped and fell?
Here we go.
I'm done.
Here we go.
I'm gonna go.
for my gay friends and viewers, we just having some fun. We just having fun.
I'm done.
You say what the hell?
Right, Candace?
No.
You know you're gonna take it there.
Oh no. Oh, what was that? A few months ago, my gay friend, he stayed over, but I didn't have to lock the door or nothing. Again, thank God I ain't his type.
Nah,
Now
that's true though.
now if I walked in the living room and he was watching a certain and he gave me that look, then I'm going in there and I'm locking my door. I'm just kidding.
Don't be scared now. Right there. Don't be scared now.
I'm fucking kidding. Oh my God. This is a crazy fucking show. Y'all realize we've been fucking talking for almost 2.5 hours.
Yep.
Oh damn.
I didn't realize that. Because I sure had another one.
We've been talking for almost 2.5 hours. And me and Tasha started this initially thinking we was gonna cancel this show. We was like, ain't nobody gonna show up, but we've been talking for 2.5 fucking hours. Tasha, give us the one last one. One last one to take us on home.
One for the road.
Okay. Do you want something fun or do you want something a little bit more serious?
Can we do funny and serious?
Okay, this might be funny and serious. This question, it might, because we just never know where we're gonna go. Who is a better actor?
Oh.
Or do you want to say who has? Okay, I'm not even gonna give you the options yet. I'm gonna give you the chance to choose the question. Do you want to go with which one is a better scene on screen between couples, or do you want to do the better actor question? I'll let y'all pick.
I'm going with actor because we already did the couple with Dwayne and Martin.
Oh, this is the sex scene.
Oh,
well, we gotta do both of these. We gotta do both of these. I'm sorry. We gotta do both of these.
Okay, which one y'all want to do first?
Better actor first.
Yeah.
Okay.
First.
I think this will be a good one.
Okay.
Who's a better actor? Denzel Washington or Will Smith?
Oh, that ain't close.
It's sure enough, ain't.
That's not close.
Are you sure?
I'm positive for me.
Wait a minute.
Are you sure?
Wait a minute.
I'm positive for me.
Think about their
No,
all of their.
I'm positive for me. I'm positive for me. Craig says time flies when time flies when having fun. Definitely. Yep. Kansas says Denzel. For me, it's easy, but y'all got me interested that this is even a thing.
I'm gonna let her go.
Y'all got me interested in y'all answer that this is even a thing.
Yeah.
Woo. I'm gonna go with Denzel Washington. Now I love Will Smith. Not like Bert think I do. But next your face.
Craig. Thank you, Craig. It's not even close.
Denzel is an actor's actor, if that makes sense. He is who you study to when I realized when he did American Gangster and he said take the sunglasses off and hit that was not in the scene. And he put that in there himself because he was so in character. He is who you study to be an actor. I don't care. They say Sidney Poitier or them. Denzel is who you study to be an actor. He embodies every single scene he is in, and he makes you feel like he's that ninja.
Okay.
My ninja. In the words of Training Day.
Candace said Denzel is Malcolm X, my all-time fave.
I just saw Malcolm X. Bert made me watch it.
Was that your first time watching it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's my first. Bert made me watch it. I never saw it before then.
Wow.
How could you know?
I read Malcolm X books.
Wow.
I was a booker. I wasn't a movie person.
Thank God we're not playing Black Card Revolt.
Right.
I never saw Roots, but I read the book.
I can forgive you for Roots because that was so long ago. But Malcolm X.
I read the book. I didn't watch.
No, but Tana.
But you know, I love Malcolm, but I just didn't watch the movie until Bert made me. Bert made me watch Belly and everything. The only thing I didn't see yet is Menace to Society. I'm gonna watch.
Oh yeah, we're gonna watch that tonight.
Y'all gave me my black card last time. I earned my black card. Candace, you were on my side. Y'all gave me my black card last time we played back.
Ooh, the silence is golden, boy. The silence.
I'm black. I'm black. Malcolm is on my wall right there with a gun looking out our front window. I'm black.
Hannah, I never watched Malcolm X. It's okay. I still haven't watched it.
She has a built-in reason in a way.
Please.
In my defense,
Hannah, I got a question.
Yes.
Have you watched Fried Green Tomatoes? Oh.
No, even I watched that.
Oh, no. Everybody. Oh.
I don't even know what that is. What? Why y'all silent? What is fried green tomatoes? The food?
Wow.
Yeah.
Say well. Craig says, not to deviate from the question, but who played the better character, Denzel and Malcolm X or Will Smith and Ali? Good question.
I'm still going with Denzel.
Oh yeah, I know. I've never watched the movie. Yeah, Malcolm X. Never watched it. Yeah.
I'm going with Ali.
No, I'm going with that Malcolm.
I'm going with Ali.
I lost track of Denzel. I lost track of that was actually Denzel.
I still give it to Will Smith. Did a fantastic job, but Denzel,
he put the weight on.
To that word, he embodied Malcolm.
Yes, he did.
He embodied him.
I have nothing to add to that because I didn't watch Ali either.
You never saw. Now I saw Ali.
Something wrong with y'all. Something wrong with y'all.
Oh wait, see, Craig didn't see it either.
Oh, Craig.
I didn't watch Ali. I'm sorry, I didn't watch Ali.
Craig didn't see
fried green tomatoes. Oh, shame on that.
It's fried green tomatoes. What is the plot?
You gotta check it out.
You gotta watch it.
Yeah.
You have to watch it.
Who's in it?
Everybody.
Y'all don't even know the actors.
Everybody's in it.
Gina Davis.
Yeah.
Shirley MacLaine.
Yeah.
Okay, I know Gina Davis.
It's a nice little.
Terrence said he did a great job in the movie Glory, and that's the thing.
Yes, he did.
What's Glory? That's
stop it!
No,
just stop. Yeah,
I saw that.
Okay.
I didn't know the name, but I saw it.
Okay. Denzel Washington.
Denzel
Washington has never made a bad movie when it comes to acting.
Nope.
In my opinion. Huh?
It was trash.
Two Guns was the only bad movie he ever did.
Yeah.
I loved it.
It was good.
I loved it. I loved it. That man to me has proved that he can do comedy, westerns, Fallen. He did a horror movie. He did Shakespeare. There is nothing he can't do.
Okay, now wait a minute. I'm gonna challenge you on that because you did not like Denzel's movie. What that came out with who was that? Jared Leto in it. You did
I
not
didn't
like
like
that.
them. That's why I was
The
careful to
Little
say what I
Things?
said. I said
Yeah.
acting.
Oh, I
That's
like
why I
that.
said
That
I
was
did not like the
good.
plot, but the acting part. I wasn't a big fan of the movie Inside Man, but his acting was
I
stellar.
love Inside Man.
I did not
You know
care
I
for the
love that
plot,
movie.
but his acting, he never lets you down with his
And I
acting.
like Spike Lee.
Some of the movies, the plot, Virtuosity, wasn't a great science fiction movie, but Denzel did well.
Yeah.
Candace says, I love all Denzel movies. License to Kill is an 80s classic.
I saw that one.
That's what I say. And again, Will Smith is magnificent,
I saw all them.
but he's not on the same level for me
Is
acting
Denzel and
wise
fried
as
green tomatoes?
Denzel. Huh?
Is Denzel and fried green
No,
tomatoes?
Tasha, what's
Girl,
that?
no, he ate it fried green tomatoes.
no. I only asked that because I'm like, if you haven't seen Belly in
I saw
Minister
Belly.
Society, I was just testing to see had you seen
Brad
Fried
made me
Green
watch Belly.
Tomatoes.
And I'm mad because I love Earl Simmons. And I'm mad I didn't see Belly before. But Belly was
But
not
you still
good.
haven't
Belly
seen
is a
Minister Society.
classic.
You haven't
Belly
seen
was
Minister
not good.
Society? You
Yep.
haven't watched Minister Society yet?
No. I'm
Oh,
going to see that. He told me
you in
watch
for a
School Days.
treat. You in
I'm going
for
to
a
watch
treat.
that in 2 days.
She ain't seen New Jersey Drive.
I saw New Jersey.
Oh,
Okay.
I saw New Jersey.
Craig says the Book of Eli was one of the. It's very
Ooh, that was
underrated.
a
And
That's
one
so
of his.
powerful movie.
underrated.
Hey, Craig,
That
you know
is
they making
so
a part 2
underrated.
to that. They
Mhm.
making a part 2 to the
They
Book of
are.
Eli.
You know
Yep.
what I think? A lot of people don't say it. Man of Fire was one of my best Denzel movies.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
Man on Fire.
Cicely
Oh,
Tyson
Cecily
is-
is in there. Oh, I gotta see. I love Cecily.
It's a great movie, but it's
I'm going to watch. I'm gonna watch that Minister Society, Juice in the Hood, whatever that is. You told me.
What?
And School Days. You said Juice.
Oh my God, yeah, baby.
Juice in the Hood.
It's Juice.
No, I saw Juice. You said it was one with Marlon and them.
Oh,
Juice
it's
in
like
the
the,
Hood.
Don't drink juice.
Yeah.
That's a comedy.
yeah, that's more of a comedy, a
I saw
parody
Boys
movie.
in the Hood.
The Klan saw Boys in the Hood.
Not the Klan. Not the Klan.
We need to make you a list of must-see movies.
I saw everything else but them four. I saw Raisin in the Sun.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that's good.
Dang.
You saw
You watched,
Hoodlum?
you
Hoodlum?
watched
I saw
like
Hoodlum.
Okay, good deal.
I love
Okay.
my movies.
Tasha, what's our last question about a sex
last
scene?
question. This will be interesting. Which one is a better scene on screen? Jody and Yvette in Baby Boy, or Keisha and Tommy in Belly?
Hold on, I'm trying to type in there. Jody and Yvette
in Baby Boy, or Keisha and Tommy in Belly.
So are we talking sex scene?
Sex.
Yeah, we can go with the sex scene.
Okay. Baby Boy, and what was the name of the characters from
Keisha and Tommy?
Keisha and Tommy.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
Do y'all remember do you remember the scene?
I do.
Okay.
I remember. I recently saw Belly, so I actually remember. I'm going with Belly. I'm going because Tyrese was so corny in Baby Boy. Maybe that's why it's it for me. He was tearing a cooch out the box. But to me, it was just something about. I like Thug Love. Tearing out the frame.
Candace says Jody and Yvette. I didn't really like Belly. I only watched it once. Wow, Candace.
I said that
Belly.
I love Belly.
Wasn't good to me.
I like Belly.
Terrence said
Belly
Training
was
Day is
not
another
good.
great acting job. Absolute
But
Training
Tommy-
Day is.
Keisha and Tommy was like a different type of.
Okay.
If I didn't recently see it, but Baby Boy, I mean, he did the thing. But when he got up and did that corny beat it up right dance, it ruined the whole moment for me because I don't like the corniness. If you know you beat it up, you don't gotta do a dance. So to me, it's gonna be because when you own pussy, when you own it, when you own it, you don't gotta dance. You know what you know. You ain't gotta dance. You ain't gotta be your own hype man because
But that
I'm
plays
your
into
hype
how
man.
he was.
I don't care.
the
That's
baby
true.
boy.
When you do that, you no matter how much you beat it up, if you do that, I don't even want it the next time because you corny for that. I don't like the corniness. I need your confidence to know you beat it up and you ain't got to dance because I'm going to make you food after this second.
Woo.
When I wake up, because I'm probably gonna be asleep. But when I wake up, we gonna eat.
Craig says Jody and Yvette was angry makeup sex. There's nothing better than angry makeup sex. Bert, what scene for you was better?
You gonna say me?
Men and women might see this different.
I know he do, cause he cocky.
I don't know why she called it corny.
He cocky.
I just love it on Baby Boy because it just how the way the whole thing went. You know what I'm saying?
I know. He's so cocky.
He had to do the beat it up dance. I ain't mad at you, young brother. I ain't mad at you. To Taraji up.
Okay. What we got a 1 and 1. Who you got, Tasha?
Keisha and Tommy, because there's a difference between sex and fucking, and I want to be fucked. I want to be fucked. Sex is good. I want to be fucked.
It don't get no plainer than that.
No, it don't.
Can I ask a side question?
Okay.
Y'all saw Never Die Alone with DMX?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, and one of my favorite sex things, one of mine was Jason's lyric.
Well, Alan Payne?
Yeah. With that's the one movie I like that line bitch in. What's her name? Will Smith's wife. Jada Pinkett.
Now I saw Jason lyric too.
That's the one movie I like her in. She was attractive in that movie. That's the one movie she was attractive in.
And Inkwell, she was very pretty in Inkwell.
She was little girl, but she was attractive to me, womanly attractive in Jason's lyric. And ain't no way you can convince me he didn't get that pussy. He got that pussy.
I believe that. I believe that.
He got that pussy.
It
was just too realistic. But to Craig agreed. Yeah, I like Jason's lyric too. But to answer this question, I'm with Bert on this one. I liked because I get what y'all are saying. I get what y'all are saying. But that scene harkens back to my poor days. We grew up 11 in a household, welfare. When you go grocery shopping and when you open up your cabinets and refrigerators and you just happy and shit, you so happy you got to dance, you got food. When you get you some good sex in, and to Tasha's point, it wasn't fucking maybe you didn't fuck, but when you have some really good sex, it's a feeling all over of happiness, and that you do, as a man, you have your own version of that, mine was when I get that pussy from behind in doggy style, where you do the Superman stance and you look around the room and you admire yourself.
That's right. You look in the mirror, you start flexing. You're like,
absolutely. It's that moment that but more than that, Tommy and them was fucking, but it wasn't love to me. I feel y'all. That's the difference between men and women. Whereas with Jody and Yvette, it was not just physical, it was emotional. But with Tommy, they was just fucking. So, but again, men, I hope y'all are listening, that at the end of the day, you got to bring some fucking to the table.
Jody was giving, I'm cheating, and I ain't got nowhere to go. I'm driving your car dick. He was humping for homes. Humping for homes is a different type. Tommy had his own home, his own cash, and was still bringing good dick.
While we're talking about sex scenes, has everybody watched Mea Culpa, like with Kelly Rowland? Everybody seen it?
No, I've
seen it.
I didn't see it. I did.
She just lied.
I can't lie for shit.
Did you see it?
To watch it?
That's why I'm watching Halo without you.
Candace, which scene in Boomerang we talking about?
Oh, Boomerang. Oh,
Which scene? Which scene in Let me see.
Boomerang.
What I don't. What sex scene in Boomerang we talking about?
What's that scene in
But
Boomerang?
Tasha, you was talking about the sex scene and
The sex scene, I didn't get all the hype that everybody's so excited, like about that. Like a lot of women really, really like the scene of him and Kelly Rowland. And the number one, let me just say this unpopular opinion: he is not fine. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. That man is not fine. He's okay. He's not
Well,
fine.
somebody disagreeing with you right now, Tasha.
I didn't open my mouth.
Your face
I
saying
did
it
not
all.
open my mouth.
and that's where I was gonna go. So that's where I was gonna go, Tasha. But Tasha, that's where I was gonna go, and that's why I think he was cast. It's because most women. So here is my take on that scene.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't do nothing for me because we didn't get to see Kelly Rowland, and then she ain't got no great body anyway. But I think the scene is a reason why Tyler Perry made sure he made this scene, because he made sure that they showed his ass. This was for Tyler Perry and those boys who wanted to see his ass.
Okay.
That wasn't meant for me. It was meant for women who fantasize about this guy because they think he fine, and it was also meant for men who wanted to see his ass. And Mr. Cherry, I love what you stand for, but we know it. I ain't gonna say we know. Allegedly, you like to take a little dick on the side, so.
Hey.
And that's okay. That's okay.
Oh, well, Robin Givens, she's talking about Boomerang. Robin.
You know what, Candace? I didn't find it sexy. I didn't find that scene sexy, to be honest with you. Even
y'all didn't.
Now she was fine because her body was fine, but I didn't really consider that like a sex scene.
Either.
Huh?
Robin ain't got no cheeks.
Robin has a nice little fat ass on that.
She don't have no cheeks.
Yes, she did. Now, not compared to all these fake asses, but she had a nice little body.
You can have cheeks without
thin little waist. She had a nice little ass on her now. She had a nice little ass on her. That's the only thing I like. Candace, I like the scene in Mia. See, again, I think it was for women and for gays.
No, so I'll tell you this. I don't think the scene was that good. It was the aesthetics, like the paint and everything. It was just something different.
Okay.
So the scene wasn't like, I feel like Sisters and Zatima had better sex scenes.
Let me just say this.
Zatima had way better sex scenes.
Let me just say that. Oh my God.
I said I've never seen the show. Tasha been trying to get me to watch this for a while.
Zatima, you can't tell me they ain't really having sex.
Zach, let me just say that man, right? He is so fine. It don't make no sense. And their sex scenes in that show was 1,000 times better, a million than Mea Culpa, 1,000 times better. And this is on BET.
Craig says, I didn't like the Kelly Rowland scene because she slept with him right after he slept with another woman. That's just nasty.
She didn't know that, though.
Oh yes, she did. Yes, she did. She walked in and the girl like jumped off his lap. But this is
Mea Culpa.
Yeah, but this is. Go ahead.
Writers on that movie. Zatima, when that started out, he did it himself. People were complaining that he writes too much, so he brought other people in to write Mea Culpa. The sex he did in Zatima was his.
All I can say is, Tyler Perry, holla at your boy, because I'm waiting on, bring me in as a writer to write a realistic sex scene where ain't gonna be no paint involved. Aesthetically, it's not gonna be beautiful. Do a real sex scene that's happening right now somewhere tonight, where a man is sitting on his couch, he get his dick sucked, and then he finger that pussy to see what it smell like. He smell it.
No one smells.
Then he stick his finger in her mouth, and that's where it get good and nasty. Then turn that pussy over.
Nasty.
That's porn.
That's not nasty.
It's
that's
realistic.
Not porn. That's a Tuesday.
It's realistic. There you go. Turn that pussy over. Beat that pussy halfway decent. You ask that bitch where you want it. You skeet all over her neck and back and forehead, and then you wander off. Put that bitch out. let's make a realistic sex scene.
Well, you need to go to X videos. That's not what they're gonna have. Go because Pornhub, you gotta add ID now. So go to X videos for that type of video.
Not the forehead and neck.
Wait a minute. The guys who are still, the guys that are still on here, is that a realistic sex scene that Black just described? Is that realistic?
Eating on somebody's forehead.
That's the way. So that's the way it happens in here.
You ain't eating on my damn forehead.
Because he said he wants to write a realistic one. The Craig, is that realistic? Terrence, is that realistic? Bert, you ain't got to answer. Bert ain't got to answer.
I'm for it.
Eating on this forehead.
I was going to let Bert, he didn't have to answer.
Makes it tight.
For the next install. You be paying for the next install. You see.
It causes the hair of the girl, the skin to get tight.
I know that's right.
I don't know what's the vegetables you eat.
Craig say in a movie. No, in the privacy of your home. Thank you, Craig.
Get the hell out of here with that bullshit.
Thank you, Craig.
Y'all is not realistically skeeting. Lee, you was very
crazy. Y'all are crazy.
Now skeeting on your wife's forehead.
No, see, you set your wife on a pedestal. That's why you have your.
That's what I said. Your wife, you're not skeeting on your wife's forehead.
Why not? I'm sorry. Like I got like a why? Why not? That's like a good time to me. So
below the eyes.
Put a cap on.
Below the eyes.
Put a bandana on.
Below the eyes is different.
Y'all are crazy.
Put a wave cap on.
You're not.
No, that's right.
Anything below the eyes.
Craig said, I told you I like freaky women, see?
It gotta be below the eyes.
You know?
Or just do it on wash day. You can do it on wash day. It's okay. You gotta wash your hair anyway.
Natasha? That's different.
You gotta wash your hair anyway.
If that was a compromise, Tasha,
for those viewers who have managed to stay up and fuck with this show,
don't listen to Tasha.
After almost 3 hours, this is what we end with.
Late.
We've been talking for damn near 3 hours. Oh my God. My brother Kenny, the family, he said he gonna watch this show later. If he manages to make it to this fucking long, this is crazy.
See, y'all had to end freaky. We could have ended wholesome.
No.
We still got so many questions, like in this, like in this box. We have so many questions still.
You ended skeeting on the forehead.
That's how we do it.
Absolutely.
We wouldn't be real talk if we didn't end about
Thank you. That is a hallmark of who this show is.
I love it.
So we are getting ready to hopefully let you guys, everybody get back to enjoying the rest of the weekend. But in case you don't know, next time you see this topic of Let's Argue, please tell friends. It's so much more fun the more opinions you have, because as you see, we are going down ridiculously rabbit holes. And let's argue. And I encourage you to buy this for yourself. Play this shit with your friends. It is absolutely one of the best games that I've ever seen. So, man, y'all have made me laugh like crazy. So, and
next game we should play Let's Get Deep. Y'all play that?
I never heard of it.
We had it upstairs.
Okay,
because
I was gonna buy it.
Dark version. We don't got the regular.
It don't matter. It's called Let's Get Deep.
But we have it's two versions. We got the After Dark. It's a regular and it's an After Dark.
That's perfect. So instead of Tasha asking questions, if y'all already got the game, you could be asking questions.
It's crazy.
I will sit like
we gonna get
deep.
No, you saw questions when we
like we can't do crazy.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna coordinate with you when we do another game night. I want to play that game. So viewers, next time you see game night, please come get your popcorn. Let me just say this right now. game nights are not going to be an hour show. Let's
No.
just be realistic.
Yeah.
Let's just be realistic. It's not going to be an hour show. So whenever y'all see game night, it's going to be at least 2 hour show. Get your popcorn, get your drink, bring your friends, bring your opinion, and be a part of it because this shit it gets crazy.
Bring an espresso martini.
Absolutely, because I done went through my whole drink.
I went through my whole
shit. But anyway, it is beautiful outside. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Open up a window, enjoy, and be glad and be grateful. If you're like me, you've paid your rent. They can't put your ass out for another little while. So enjoy life and be happy with what you got. Life is good. I want everybody to enjoy the rest of their weekend. I love you. Peace out.